The saga continues, co-host.
It has begun.
Ongoing. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh, man. I'm looking at what we got to do tonight. We got, man, look.
Got a full agenda again,
man, the world is in peril, man.
You got your checklist and you're checking it twice?
I'm checking it twice, 3 times, 4 times. I mean, hey, look, man, we got to do something about this. I mean, things are looking bad, man.
Always looking bad, Corey.
But that's why we're here. That's why, people, welcome to Let's Do This.
Yes.
Why is this called Let's Do This? Because
we do this.
Because we do this. And what do? We save the world.
Yes, and a lot of, while we're doing that, we're bullshitting. A lot of bullshitting.
We save the world through bullshit.
Yes, through it, under it, yeah, on top of it.
Exactly. Some people use money.
Swimming in it.
Some people use volunteer services. Some people use manpower. We use bullshit.
We get Corey gets his hands nice and dirty and full of bullshit.
Up to my shoulders and
to
bullshit.
your neck.
I'm spitting out my mouth.
Bullshit always coming out of your mouth, Corey.
Ain't nothing new. So, man, but you know some co-hosty people.
I know.
Do you know?
Of course I know.
Man, last week, I'm not going to tell you who, but last week somebody ended up having to go to the emergency room. They were hurt. And,
oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Do you know why?
Was it Cyrus? Did I hurt his feelings again?
No, it wasn't Cyrus,
talking
man.
Shit about that mofo.
No, it wasn't him, man.
Chubby Ruxpin.
I don't want to say their names, but somebody got injured pretty badly last week.
Who?
Well, like I said, I don't want to say their names, but I can tell you how.
Oh, wait. Was it a member or?
It was a member. It was somebody who listened to the show.
Okay.
And I want to just put up my condolences out there to them. But the reason why they were hurt is because they were trying to bullshit like us. You can't do that. You get hurt trying to bullshit like us.
You big dummy.
Yeah, don't be trying to do that. We keep telling you every week we're professional bullshitters.
Well, I figured we need at least one example to show the kids. Don't do this at home, you idiots.
Exactly.
Hey, look at him on life support. Mother doesn't even want to see him.
In traction.
Family's ashamed.
Almost disfigured. Trying to bullshit like us. People, we are professional bullshitters. Do not attempt to do this at home.
That's right.
Otherwise, you're going to end up like this poor sap right here.
He almost got a pair of tits because, somebody put the wrong clipboard on the little bed there. That's mishaps. Oh, cursed when you try to bullshit.
I know. You may end up with a pair of breasts you don't want.
Exactly. And I better get photos right away.
Yeah,
without the head, of course. I don't need to see that.
Okay, you don't want to see
creepy.
that. No,
It's fucked up.
No, people. So please, leave the bullshit to the professionals, which is us right here.
Yes.
In the middle of that bullshit, like we said, hey, we're out there solving the world's problems.
Yes, we try, and hopefully the world is listening tonight or this morning or
whenever this podcast is on.
Yeah, wherever.
It's only up for 48
wherever
hours.
It's being played in your bathroom, in your laptop. Man, I hope nobody's really like taking a dump while they're like listening to us playing around on their Spillcom.
I have officially uploaded this podcast while taking a shit.
Oh no!
Hold on. Computer trying to skip out on me again, doing that echo thing. Hey, look.
It has that pork rind virus.
Yeah, them pork and bean virus. Hey, look, man, what's the use of having wireless that's the beauty of wireless. So you can like take your computer into the bathroom and take a shit while you get work done.
And get some plop fizz.
Complete.
Get on there.
Complete. But
some IMing.
Yeah, man, we out here solving the world's problems with this podcast right here. I mean, there's a lot of problems we're going to talk about tonight with the world, and we're going to try and get them solved right here, ground zero.
Goddamn right, ground zero where it all begins.
They had that Republican today.
Republican where?
Arlen Specter, I think
Kill
his
him.
name. He said, you know what? I'm not a Republican anymore. I'm a Democrat.
Oh,
and you know why?
Because of us.
Because of us.
We saved another life.
He
another
said
soul.
Things are changing, and I'm listening to this podcast right here, and I know the Democrats are down with this more than Republicans. Even though you know what though? I got to admit, we got a lot of Republicans on this site. I'm not hating on anybody. Yeah, no, I don't mind them. Hey, come on, listen. I'm not giving you a hard time.
As long as they keep their craziness to themselves.
I love everybody. Hey, look, you just got to be patient with people.
Every time we can turn a Republican into a Democrat, an angel farts in the wind. We love every minute of it.
Yeah, we'd had a senator turn around today. He's like, they don't want to quote him on that, but they said, sir, what changed your mind? I was listening to Let's Do This. And I said, I am going to do this.
I woke up. My whole life has been a lie.
But, and I don't even know if that's his name. I might have got his name.
Whatever.
Anyway, whatever.
Some old guy.
Some old dude.
He's crazy. I think he just fucking lost it.
He just
he has Alzheimer's.
he might.
Where am I? Who? I'm a jackass. What? What? Elephant? No.
What am I?
Who am I? Where am I?
What part is the mongoose?
Yeah.
The dodo bird. But so people, look, outside of that, that's a lot of responsibility.
That's too much responsibility.
But we still find time to come in and talk about the members who make this site what it is. Without you, we couldn't do this.
That's goddamn right.
So we're going to come in here and talk about your mama, your daddy, talk about you, talk about your yellow teeth.
That's right.
Yeah, and then on top of that, we'll read some of your emails.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to try.
We're going to try.
We've been trying to read this goddamn email for almost 200 years.
Man, we put an honest effort into trying to read the email this week, and we really did, and we ended up doing a Crank review.
I know, right?
We said we want to talk about Crank.
Exactly. It's like, hey, let's do email. Like, do you really? Okay. I saw Crank. Yeah. Fucking badass,
fuck
dude.
shit, man. That movie was cool. Let's talk about
the
Crank.
greatest ever. Tour de force. Tour de forces.
So anyway, all right, people.
Yes.
So we ain't gonna have one of those epic beginnings again, epic intros.
No.
All right, so
we won't be riding into battle this week.
no. We'll
maybe next week.
Maybe next week. You never know when there'll be a 30-minute intro to the.
Yeah.
It's like a jam session, a 30-minute intro to a song. It's like you ever heard a song where it took about 15 minutes before the guy sang?
Yes, that's when I started going. What the fuck is going on around here?
Hey, I thought the song was over with.
Exactly.
30 minutes later,
I got things to do, jackass.
Hey, girl. No, man. You got to go on somewhere with that shit. Okay. So, hey, look, people, we're going to get this show underway. Our intro's done. I'm ready.
Oh, wait. Look who's over there.
Oh, it's Goatsy. Come on in. Goatsy. Yeah, Goatsy's got his
Goatsy, you look ready.
Goatsy got his guitar. He's
ready.
He's like, hey, look,
yeah.
he got his two whoos ready.
He got a little tuner right there with a little light going back and forth. Oh, my God.
Like, well, y'all shut the
prepared.
fuck up. Yeah, he's like, I'm ready to play.
I'm ready to ride this shit.
I'm ready to rock out.
With some mighty riffage.
Well, look, I'm ready. You ready?
You ready? I'm ready.
If Goatsy's ready,
Goatsy's ready.
Then let's do this! Goatsy, boy, look out. He's rocking it out, man. Goatsy, hey, jam on out, Goatsy. Play it. Play it, Joe.
Pentagram he's dancing.
Oh, damn, he's doing the windmill with a guitar. Oh, he did a backflip.
Look at Goatsy, you're going to hurt yourself again.
Oh, shit, he's eating the carpet now. Okay, you're going to get on out of here now. Damn, come on now. Shit. All right,
Goatsy, he's taking off.
Man, you know, no. He comes in and he leaves.
Yeah, he doesn't have much to say.
He doesn't want to hear this shit.
No, exactly.
Hey, man, there's a lot of people who come on to. I've been hearing a lot of people criticizing us, man, for like
who?
Well, not a lot of people, but
who?
Man, there's like about
fuck them.
There's about 3 trolls who come on here and just fuck with people. And
3 trolls.
There's about 3. I ain't gonna name, but there's about 3 people come in just fucking with people, man. It's kind of like they're getting on people because
what?
Because I guess because they feel like we don't take this shit seriously, or that we're not, or that we're too fun loving, or
what? Fun loving?
I won't even
get into it.
Does
he
man.
listen to the fucking show? Fun loving?
Yeah,
I mean, your fucking mom is fun loving. What the hell? No.
Yeah, I'm
How
not.
dare you?
No, I'm not gonna even get into it, man.
Hey, fuck them. Everybody got
you're gonna get it.
Yeah,
everywhere you go.
I'll find them. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
don't you worry, Corey.
Sing Goatsy after.
I'll find this fuck. Me and Goatsy will fuck. You ready, Goatsy? Tonight, what are you doing? All right, fucking, let's do it.
I love it the way we had a mascot just appeared. We never created, never asked for it. We had a goat with a guitar walk in. That's the mascot for I'm a goat and I eat my own milk.
Yeah.
The alternative name for this show.
That's right. You don't fuck with us. Ain't that right, Goatsy? Goatsy's getting my. You getting our one of the mirrored sunglasses? Awesome. That's for tonight, Corey.
So you can see the reflection.
Someone's gonna fucking die tonight, Corey.
So you can see your reflection before you die. So when you look in Goatsy's eyes, he's choking you with those 2 hooves. You can look at yourself going into the depths of death.
Fucking Goatsy's gonna be playing some Cannibal Corpse while I'm doing some butchering. Damn trolls.
You know, Cannibal Corpse is one of those bands that everyone has heard of. Like
I know. I mean,
like you don't even have to be into metal or death metal to know. You've seen their shirts.
They've only been around for 20 goddamn years.
Yeah, everybody has said like, man, like you've seen like some hip hop dudes wearing Cannibal Corpse shirts.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, there are Cannibal Corpse fans that are hardcore about the music, and you have another group of fans that are all about the music and the lyrics and the fucking album covers where they're wearing those shirts with fucking pride. I mean, Butchered at Birth shirts. I don't know if you'd ever seen that album cover where it's like babies on meat hooks, and there's like two zombie butchers like basically with carving knives like cutting open this girl on a slab, and all the background, all you see are just like meat hooks with like babies hanging from.
You know what? I probably have seen that because I've seen a lot. Maybe because of you, I've seen some of these shirts.
Yeah, you probably have.
Because I think so. Yeah, shirts. Because I remember the one
I collect shirts. I hang them up all on my wall.
All on meat hooks.
Back in the day, yeah, on meat hooks.
No, man. Like the one I remember the most is, of course, the zombie eating itself.
Yeah. That's the more famous one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the one you see a bunch of people.
Oh
wearing.
yeah.
Cannibal Corpse
Tomb
people.
Of the
they're a death metal band. I mean, you know, I'm
from Tampa, Florida.
You know more about them more than I do, of course.
Had a couple of band members come and go, but Chris Barnes, that guy wrote the most fucked up lyrics ever, and they're still kick ass.
See, I've never really listened to them before.
Oh, you should listen. You should honestly listen. Actually, I'll let you borrow. I'll let you borrow a couple of them, and I'll let you read those lyrics. Because
then I walk out all disturbed.
No, you know you'll be singing. You'll be singing when you walk out. She was so beautiful, I had to kill her. You'll be singing about stripping, stripped, raped, and tortured. And
Okay, shit. Hey, man, I've lived those lyrics. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, no, it's epic shit.
Okay, people. You know what we're gonna do? I didn't tell people we're gonna talk about. We got a few things to talk about.
Tell them what's on the menu, Cole.
Yeah, we going. This is what we're gonna solve today. We're gonna talk about.
And we'll take it seriously too.
And we will take. Yeah, we want no laughing here. No laughing. No fun loving stuff here.
No jokes here, partner.
Yeah, you might as well go on the fuck on with it if you think that's not gonna happen. We'll talk about Wolverine because a lot of people have seen this. We don't get a screening here in Austin until Thursday night. Apparently, all the rest of the fucking world can see it.
I guess so.
Shit's even on the internet, and meanwhile, they don't want to release it here till Thursday night.
Poor us.
Man, you know we got to talk. We have to. Co-host on the top, the part on this agenda. Though, we have got to do something about this swine flu, man.
Oh, what is it? The chicharrona flu?
Something like that. Would you say the pork rind flu?
Yeah, I called it the pork rind. I think Leon. I'm like, if anyone's fucked, it's Leon.
You know what? I wish it was pork rind flu because Leon would be out there eating it. It'd be gone. Leon would eat it. Lip smacking.
That's what I call extra flavor.
Give me some Tabasco. I know you brought up the Halloween trailer.
I did bring up the Halloween trailer.
I'm glad you did because I want to be fair, but I just don't know.
No, I don't know either.
I have a really funny story that somebody sent me. This guy Eugene on my page, man, sent me an email about these people trying to be real life superheroes.
Oh shit! Somebody watched the Watchmen one too many times.
Yeah, somebody finally did it. You know, it's only going to be a matter of time.
This is where it all starts, Corey.
It is a bizarre fucking story, man. I know people are saying it's not that surprising, but when you think about it, it really is bizarre. So we'll talk about that. But I want to get this out the way. I got this written down here. We want to talk about a couple of parties. The Spill Party, the official Spill Party here in Austin, Texas.
Official.
Renegade has officially taken to helping me out with this.
Oh, is he?
I'm not gonna be involved anymore.
What?
Okay, you got me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. But the moment he said that, motherfucker, you're gonna be the one.
Mr. Modest.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be the first one to come here and like start this party. I'm gonna officially name him.
No.
Den Mother.
Nah, you do what you gotta do.
Homeroom
I'll leave
mom.
you alone.
Well,
if you really need me, I'm.
Yeah, I know. I did such a good job with the last one.
All
right.
But I'll be sure to invite all the girls. At least the ones that talk to me. Fuck that Kimberly bitch. I know she's real.
You can't run forever. Yeah. He's looking for an ISP address and shit.
You'll get yours.
Stalking her. Meanwhile, he's stalking a dude.
I'll find you.
It's really a guy. And he's stalking this poor guy.
Yeah.
I told you, man, I'm not a fucking girl, all right? I know she's in here somewhere. Get out of my house. Where is she?
Where is Kimberly San Diego? Whatever the fuck.
I know she's in here. Get the fuck out of my house, man.
They look just like her. I don't know what you're talking about.
Put this wig on.
They're on Spill.com.
Put this wig on and turn around.
Spill, what is that, a porno site?
Yeah, guy like, Spill, I never heard of it, man. Get the fuck out of my house. Okay, so what the Spill party is going to be, we already mentioned this, but I'll mention it again, and we'll start making more formal preparations for it as time passes. That's going to be on August 22nd.
August 22nd.
As we said, we're doing this to work around the college students and the kids during the day and to accommodate the adults at night.
At night. Nighttime is the right time.
21 and above at night. Families during the day.
Mm-hmm. Witching hours.
By the way, when you bring your family, the official name of this party is going to be "Fuck Your Thoughts."
Yes, and you have to tell your parents that you will be attending the "Fuck Your Thoughts" party.
Exactly.
It's the only way to get. And you have to tell us as soon as you show up with your parents. You have to tell us who you are and why you're here.
Yeah, we take a picture of all families, and it's not. We're not going to tell you say cheese. We're going to say "Fuck your thoughts."
Yeah.
Fuck your thoughts. Can you imagine like this little 10-year-old kid? Mother, can I go to the "Fuck your thoughts"? What the fuck you say? Fuck who? Fuck.
The scary thing is I can't imagine that.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Crazy world we're living in today. Yes.
Shit, kids say more than that. You know.
Oh yeah, but I
Billy,
like to pretend they don't.
You know, because you got kids coming home from school. I mean, it's not like kids being even belligerent about saying "fuck you." It's like "fuck you, man. I don't want to pick up my room." You know, kids coming home with bad report cards. I fucked up again, mom. You fucked up again? Damn. All right.
Well, Korea's about to blow us up anyway, so fuck it.
Exactly. That's what F is for. Fucked up.
Yeah.
So the party's gonna be on the 22nd. I think it's going to be. We're leaning on having a barbecue.
Yeah.
Of some sort, an outdoor cookout. It's going to be catered. Something's going to happen.
Something.
I'm trying to figure out the most economical way of doing this. Now, I want some input from the members out there. Now, this is Renegade's idea.
Mm-hmm. What, for the barbecue or what?
This is for the barbecue. Now, this is not me because I'm not asking for anything, but I know people want to participate in some things that we do,
right.
And I would like to give prizes to people. Now, Renegade and Metal Virgin have been discussing doing raffle tickets.
Right. They contacted.
Oh, that's right. They contacted you.
Yeah. Metal Virgin contacted me.
How do you feel about that?
I don't have a problem with it. None at all. I mean, I figure people they're okay with wasting their time on our site. I should be able to at least spend at least one day hanging out with them. So.
Now this is going to curb the cost of the party because last year the Miva offered to give me some money for it. I just never got around to asking for it back, and I spent a pretty penny on that party. So I don't mind doing it again, but I'm not going. Hey, look, I am not going to turn away because I think the
times
party
are tough for everyone.
The party might be a little bit bigger, so I don't mind finding some kind of way to curb the cost.
Right.
And so we were talking about maybe a $3 raffle ticket. Prizes being that one prize. It's not like a first, second place, third place, anything like that. One prize would be Renegade would take people out to dinner, and I think it would be me and him going out to dinner. And somebody else would be invited.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say, who the hell wants to go out and hang out with Renegade?
I know, exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's a great plan, Renegade. Yeah.
No, he did say. He said,
"Oh, to God, it's a girl."
Can I call you Kimberly? My name
sneaky. They call me.
My name's Larry. Can I call you Kimberly? God, all right.
I thought Corey was supposed to be here. Oh, he's
late,
sick, swine flu.
All this swine I see here is you,
well,
motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, but a Renegade really, I mean, we make fun of him because we like to give him attention. But Renegade really is, I got to say, man, we do this because we love him. He is actually, I have to say, the number one member out there doing stuff.
He's a trooper and a scholar.
God damn, man, that guy's out there like putting his all into all kind of groups, organizing shit. I mean, damn, you know.
He's an idiot savant without the savant part.
But he, so he said one price would be like a steak dinner. You come out with him and I, or maybe even you.
Oh, I thought you said a penis dinner. Oh, sorry.
Tube steak dinner.
Ladies only.
I think it would be with you and I. Might have two dinners. Okay, one.
What?
Because this is what you. Now he told me this is what you offered. Maybe one person would get to go out to dinner with us for steak dinner. Then they can go out to you. Go out to dinner with you and me.
I told him I'd be willing to take whoever wants to hang with me. Well, not whoever wins the raffle, I guess. Take them out to the Alamo Draft House and buy them dinner there at the Draft House, and they can pick whatever movie they want. We'll go hang.
That's a good prize.
Shoot the shit and drink some beers and and get crazy. So yeah,
that's a good prize.
Yeah. I thought something I want to do.
Yeah. The other prize is Leon has some original art that he said he'd do and give that away.
Oh, the art that I'm doing for him that I will be giving to him, and then he'll be giving
stick
it to
figures.
Awesome. Yes, exactly.
People looking like twigs with balls for head. Yeah. So he said he had some original art that he was going to do. Cyrus said that people could come in and do a guest appearance on
Leog.
On Leog. I was thinking, if that's the case, if you stand until Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday,
right,
you could possibly even come in and do a Let's Do This with us. That could be another prize.
Yeah, well, people can do that any time.
Yeah, that's no prize because they do that. Because we had that last time. No, that ain't nothing.
That's no real prize.
Shh, I was trying to make it like a prize, even though they could really do it. Why you giving it away, man?
And that's for the losers.
Oh well, I was trying to give away a prize for free.
And the grand prize is all ladies get to hang out with me.
Oh, here we go.
Me and the ladies locked in a room, and Renegade will be nowhere around. I swear to God.
He'll be,
hell no.
Open the door.
I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna get the tin foil and cover up the windows. Make sure that motherfucker.
So there you go, man. August 22nd. Let me know what you think about the raffle idea. If you have any idea, if you have any idea for prizes,
yeah, why not?
If you have any ideas on how to do a raffle even better than what we're talking about right now, that's fine with me.
Even though I think this is pretty cool. I mean, you can hang out with us if you want.
Yeah, and Renegade actually came up with that idea solely himself at first, and he said just want to help you guys defer the cost. So
thanks to Metal V for helping.
Oh yeah.
Along with that as well.
If we're missing anybody,
she contacted me, Renegade,
and I think The
Shining
Shining
to do with me.
Well, The Shining is the one I think who actually got together with Renegade and said, "Hey, let's go ahead and
really
try to get a party together." He just
an
said,
unsung hero.
Yes, The Shining came in.
I salute Renegade if I could.
For those about to die, we salute you. I think The Shining said, "I will have an idea for the party, but I'm not gonna." I'm not gonna put no work into it.
Fuck yeah! You and everybody else on this.
Yeah,
I have lots of ideas, and none of them have anything to do with this party.
So we got that one party right there. Now I am going to London on May 28th, and Nick Hodges, our favorite British Spill member out there.
Oh, Nick!
Yeah, pip pip cheerio,
my
Nick.
good brother.
Yeah, he said that. He's getting a get together.
Yeah,
and that's great. He's gonna. I don't know if I should say party because it's gonna be more of a pub crawl or get together at a pub somewhere. And it's gonna be like a group of people just meeting each other.
Whoever's hanging out over there.
Yeah, and that's gonna be on May 29th. That's a Saturday. So
tell Hex I said hello.
Oh no, Hex is gonna be out there.
Hello, tally ho.
Tell him tally ho.
Oh, I'm going to the spill party.
Buddy.
Hopefully you'll be lucky and you'll get to see him dodge some trains or something.
No, come on, jump the train like you did in that video.
That wasn't me.
But
cramping.
You know something?
I was too busy cramping. The mighty boosh.
If you do end up, because I know usually you record with those guys, so if you do, make sure to have Hex.
I will
do his crimping stylings.
Well,
I would kill to hear that again.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is last time I blew up my audio board. I'm prepared this time because I'm taking a transformer. So
it up, huh?
Yeah, and this one I'm going to make sure it's okay. So I think I'm going to record with those guys at somebody's house. Yeah. Nick, I was going to record at Nick's house, but Nick said I don't want no Negroes in my house.
He said, "Sorry, mate, no."
No. Who do you say is coming to the house?
But your blick.
Yeah, exactly.
The blacks.
Nick said, I have my black friend Corey coming over, and his dad just all of a sudden got a mail. I want no niggas in here. I ain't having no black people in this house. Not in this house. No way. But
no way, Turkish.
So, yeah. So, May 29th, Nick has made a page for Spill Party 3. It's very grimy or something like that.
I saw Travis Pickles' picture he did for that, which it's badass.
I'm going to put it on this podcast, man.
It's awesome. Yeah.
He actually did a really great job at that, and he's going to be there.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, he's gonna be he's gonna be there, man.
Is that where he's from?
He's Scottish.
He's Scottish,
but to get, I think it's like an hour trip, 2 hour train ride from Scotland to get over there. Because I had actually wanted to go over there to see Babalu Jack.
Babalu Jack, yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Like take a train ride over there to hang out with him, but you know,
come to you, mate.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing one of them like Scottish skirts they be wearing and shit. So
we come to you, Captain.
Yeah.
Oi.
No, I'm not going to even try to do a Scottish accent. I'm not going to even try.
All I'm thinking about is Scotty from Star Trek.
From Star Trek, and nobody can do that. It's
I don't even want to.
Blake. You know, I can't do it. Oh fuck! Did I pull out the?
Oh no!
I got excited trying to do that Scottish accent. I almost destroyed my computer.
Pushing as hard as I can, Curry.
I think that was a gun sound effect. Stick 'em. Stick 'em.
I'm pushing as hard as I can, Curry.
But so that's again May 29th on a Saturday. Go to Nick's page that he's made there. If you think you're coming, then make some suggestions because we're still open to that right now. We got a month before we do that.
Hell, just hanging around and drinking and going from pub to pub sounds like enough. You know?
Fucking Nick wants to start at 3 in the afternoon. Now this is why I want to do this again because a lot of the same people who were there are coming back. Now I'm just gonna let people know right now.
Apparently you had a lot of shit talked about you because you apparently couldn't keep up, Corey.
Man, I went there on no sleep. I took a nap and then woke up and I saw that it was 3. It was like 1:30 and I was like, fuck man, I gotta take this train over to Camden. So I got on the train and when I got there, I mean, look, as we started I got there late. They started at 3. I probably got there like around 3:30, 4, something like that. It was dark at 4 o'clock, so you're losing track of time already.
Oh no shit!
Got out, fucking raining, wet, and I'm exhausted. By the time somebody sitting up there talking to me about a movie, and I didn't even notice. I thought I was looking at him. Next thing I know, everything went black, and I heard,
Hey, I'm talking to you, mate. Hey, you're falling asleep.
and I was like, oh,
Lazy
shit.
American.
Yeah.
Oi, get up, you. Oi.
Lazy bastard.
That's actually the guy. He said, Corey, you fall asleep. And I was like, oh, really? And then Nick's friend came over, and he's like, hey, man, he's like a cockney. I'm not even trying to do an accent. He's like, hey, you want to go to the club? Let's go clubbing. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, well, what time is it? He's like, oh, man, we got plenty of time. It's 9 o'clock. I was like, 9 o'clock? I was like, fuck, I thought it was 1 a.m. I was like, nah, man, I got to get the fuck out of here, man. I went.
Let's go to a rave.
Oi, let's go to the rave, mate.
I've always wanted to do that. If I ever go, we need to find some like underground in the sewer rave, and I feel like I need to do that.
And get eaten up by vampires?
Yes. I'm going to look for Blade.
Well, I told Nick this, man. I went to one club, like the first time I had ever gone there. I went to, the second time I gone, I went to this club, and we went to this, some place where it was kind of like underground.
Right.
And all over the staircase, people were X'd out, man. Something people were. I don't know if that's just the thing to do. It looked like people were kind of high, and the staircase looked like it was full of dead bodies. It looked like they gassed the place.
Yeah, looked like the scene in 28 Days Later.
Yeah, it looked like gassed. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to offend any Jewish people out there, but it kind of looked like an Auschwitz oven, man. Like they, the people, like they just
people bald.
They had people packed in a place, and they skinny people. They had people packed in a place, and they gassed them, and they were just laid out because people were just all over the steps, heads going towards the ground and shit. You know,
that's a party.
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck, man, what the hell happened here? Let me get the fuck out of here. They done sucked everybody dry here."
Want some, mate?
The vampires have already attacked. So yeah, we'll be happy to have any kind of suggestions. But I just want to say, people, please, whoever was there the first time, please come back because I will be rested and I won't be tired like I was last time. Yeah, whoever was there last time.
I'm back, Corey. Hey, remember me?
Well, Nick already told me a lot of those same people are coming back, so that's gonna be nice. And hey, let's talk when I get there. Let's have a real conversation where I ain't blacking out on your ass. So
let's have a fag and a couple of drinks. You know what a fag is, right? It's a cigarette.
It's a gay person. No, I know it's a cigarette. All right, so man, Wolverine.
Oh yeah, what about him?
Oh yeah, Wolverine's gonna be there at the party. I just switched subjects real quick.
Did that fucking movie leak out again?
Again, that's time they got Wolverine dancing. They put a musical number in there. You know?
Did Ken have a scene for scene, shot for shot? Did he make a comic book out of it?
You know that if we're on CNN, you know Ken got out there. This time we'll be like on fucking
on Fox News.
We'll be on the fucking cover of Time magazine and shit, but we'll be blurred.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
anyway, yeah.
But no. So I was thinking, man. Now I've already heard like X-Men Origins, Wolverine.
Right.
Some people already saw this fucking film over like in Amsterdam or something, man.
Yeah, and has it been officially released over there? What's the deal? Do you know?
I don't know. I thought they just had a screening because I talked to a friend of mine that said she said that she saw it and that
I know there's already been some private screenings here already. So
in Austin?
No, not in Austin. Just in the States. So for specific people, I guess. So I overheard. Howard Stern today. He saw it. He saw it over the weekend, I think, and a few other people. So, but the thing is, they said it was good. And of course, he said it was better than Iron Man. But it's Howard.
That's Howard Stern. As much as I love Howard Stern, he has the worst fucking taste in everything, except maybe women. But music, and Artie, man, have the worst taste in music. Artie actually every week. Bruce Springsteen.
It's a whole nother generation from us.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Because
it's a generational thing.
Everything is like 70s rock.
It's not Bruce Springsteen.
And Artie just brings up Bruce Springsteen. And then they
Beatles are great.
And Howard was the one that came out and said Spider-Man 3 was like the best of the three movies, and I was like, come on, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me now. But
they all saw it and they said it was good. So,
well, that's what I was gonna say, man. I mean, for all I keep hearing people have seen it. Mm-hmm. All right, like I said, this person saw it and she said, "Hey, I liked it." Mm-hmm. She said it was good, and you were telling me that there's some rumor to this whole thing about there being 3 endings to the movie.
Right. I know that Carlisle brought it up on a couple of cold ones, and I went to a site and I actually read on the site that apparently there are now I don't know exactly how many endings, but apparently it's only a minute of footage. It's only a minute, and it's going to be tacked on different. I don't know how they're going to do that, but it's going to be tacked on different canisters with the film going out. So. I don't know how that's going to happen as far as like people reporting, what version of the movie they saw. I'm sure once the movie comes out, there's going to be a description of how many versions there are of this supposed 1 minute footage.
Well, this is what I understood.
It sounds pretty.
I was told stay till the end,
right,
of the credits,
right.
Don't go anywhere.
Which that's kind of I think any Marvel movie fan kind of knows that already. They did that with Daredevil.
They did it with Iron Man.
Iron Man
was the big one.
Yeah.
Just to see Samuel Jackson come out.
Right.
Tony Stark!
Exactly.
And that's it. Click.
And then, of course, the Incredible Hulk was supposed to do that, but they did the smart thing and just tacked it on at the end of the movie like they should have. So
they showed a little bit of the
credits.
They showed a little bit of the credits, and then they brought up that extra Tony Stark scene where he comes in and talks to General Thunderball.
Did they do that? I thought they just went into it.
No, they showed a little bit of the credits, and then if I remember correctly, I thought that's what they did. They showed a little bit of the credits, and they showed him coming in.
All right. Well,
anyway, but you didn't have to sit there and wait for the whole fucking movie because the screening that we went to. For Iron Man,
it didn't have it.
And I waited to the end.
Yeah, we all waited, and nothing happened.
So I'm saying, what? What, you expect me to pay money to go see Samuel Jackson come out? Tony Stark! No, I'm not paying for that.
You know what? I didn't go to that screening. That's right. I remember you guys were telling me that they didn't have it, but the screening I went to, which was the opening night, they did have it, which, majority of the audience, I guess, the true fans who've been reading on the internet knew that there was going to be an
and stuck around.
So there was quite a few people. But it's funny, whenever there's something like that, you almost want to scream, "Hey, don't leave yet! You
I know.
Got more
when you
film.
See people getting up, walking out,
yeah.
it's like you want to tackle people. You see people walking out, hey, no, wait a minute, come back. Tony Stark.
And you know what? I have to admit, I want to say, now, I could be completely fucking wrong, but I want to say the first time they've ever had like a tacked on ending like that at the very end of the credits was Masters of the Universe, I think.
Did they?
I want to say they did because it's
what
the
could
only
Masters
movie...
of the Universe have to offer us? That shitty movie.
I love that fucking movie. Quiet.
No, I must help you here.
I fucking love that movie.
How dare you?
I have the DVD right over there. But anyway, at the very end, of course, Frank Langella's Skeletor fucking falls. Yeah. He has the Emperor's death. But at the very end of the credits, you see like this, there's this red pool, and all of a sudden you see Skeletor's head pop up, and he starts laughing, and then that's the end. Exactly.
The real joke is that he didn't come back. There was no part 2.
Scarface, get me out of here.
I'll be back. No, you won't. Get your ass back down that dirt.
Of course they did.
Yeah, of course they did.
But that's the first time I remember ever seeing an ending where you're like, oh, shit, but other than that, and plus that was probably me. I was probably the only one excited about that.
I think they did it with some comedy or something, too.
Well, I mean, as far as like adventure movies like that, but that's what I'm thinking about. But
I'm thinking,
they probably have done that.
I mean, they've done it with some. I remember this wasn't the first, but I remember they did it with House Party. at the end of throughout the whole movie, they have these two kind of asshole cops. Mm-hmm. Now, during the beginning of the credits for House Party, there's this scene of the house rising off the ground, like the party's so kicking that the house is going into space. So the house uproots, goes flying into space while the credits are playing, and that's it. So you watch the whole movie, and then at the end, after the whole credits are gone, they show us two cops coming out of a donut shop or something, and then the house falls on them. So it's not
I
anything.
see that movie again. I actually for the longest time I avoided that movie just because I'm like, it looks retarded. And I actually saw it on cable, and I fucking loved it. And
House Party is funny, man.
It is funny, son. I loved it. My favorite part is the dad.
Robin Harris, man.
Robin Harris is
the one who did Bebe's Kids.
Bebe's Kids. And, and it's unfortunate. Like, when he died, I was super bummed out because that motherfucker always had me laughing. And I love some of the I didn't get to see a lot of his comedy that he used to do, but I saw some of his stand-up, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, he was funny, man.
Yeah.
Test tube, baby. You mean what you looking at? Test tube, baby. He like a fat guy walked in and he told that guy, "Damn, man, I hate to be the heel of your shoe."
Yeah.
God looking, but when I say he did Bebe's Kids, he didn't do the movie Bebe's Kids. Mm-hmm. The animated movie, which is not all that great, was done after he died. Right. His classic routine for Bebe's Kids is hilarious, man. Mm-hmm. But getting back to with this Wolverine thing, we know how we do, man. I'm not trying to like bring it back on point. I just want to say this before I forget.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I'm trying to remember. People, if you can think of some movies where they've had tacked on endings, like at the end of the credits,
like
that's a real good thing to make people aware of. You can find something like that, let us know. Mm-hmm. I think they did it at the end of Friday the 13th. Like they showed Freddy's hand coming in and dusting off the mask.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. That was Jason Go to Hell. Jason goes to hell,
yeah.
At the very end. Freddy's hand pops. But I remember, number one, I remember being so pissed off about the movie. But I remember the blades on Freddy's gloves looked like they were made out of rubber because when you grabbed the mask, and the fucking blades were bending. And
come on, man! They had to be in order to grab that mask.
I did think it was cool. Just hear Freddy.
I think didn't they do something like that at the end of Flash Gordon?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the credits, you saw somebody take the ring, and then a big question mark came onto the screen.
I think, yeah. But I want. It's another. Now I'm trying to remember if that's like at the very end. I mean, not at the very end, but at of course, after the end of the actual film, like a second later, it cuts to that, and then the music starts up.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Now I'm trying to think if Weird Science had a ending tacked on, but shit. Yeah. Now I can't remember, but. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. And I love that fucking movie.
But so now when we were talking about X-Men, I was and they said that they had 3 different endings. I remember.
Now is it 3? Because I never heard how many. I was curious how many endings they actually.
I don't know. I've heard different things. Right. I mean, I don't know. I just heard about it a couple of nights ago.
Okay.
But I said that's the dumbest thing in the world. Now this is what I was saying at the time. Now because I thought when I heard 3 different endings. I thought that they meant. I don't even like they had like
you guys are talking about Clue, but I was like. No,
like a 20-minute climax. If they got 3 different ones, they'd
be the worst fucking movie ever.
Yeah. No. Now, if they do that, I'll retract what I said. If they do this and they have 3 of those little 1-minute things at the end of the credits, because that's social marketing.
Right.
That's getting people to talk about it. Yeah. They probably will get some people to go in and see the different endings at different theaters. Oh, they just get people sneaking into the movie more.
No, yeah, I can see that more because I can't see anybody like spending fucking money
to see a 1 minute.
A 1 minute fucking ending. I mean. And the funny thing is, more than likely, you'll probably find all those endings on the fucking internet. Somebody will just say, "Fuck."
They'll take them off immediately, man.
Oh,
Fox,
they will.
Because that's how I saw the ending to Iron Man. I clicked on it, saw it. I turned my head back to cough. Said, "Oh, watch that again." Turned back around. That shit was gone. Paramount came in and said, "Get that the fuck off." Yeah. And Fox is going to be especially.
It's gonna happen, but it'll probably be up for like 30 minutes,
second,
and then it's gone.
But yeah, no, they.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like trading cards,
it's
man.
Smart. It is smart on their hand just because of what happened. But at the same time, I mean, it could bite them in the ass. It could be so bad where people just go, I don't give a fuck about the stupid indie, you know. So
yeah, but you know, to be fair,
yeah.
I heard the movie was good.
No, I mean,
and I've heard from different sources that the movie's good.
I've heard it's good, so I'm like, all right. And I haven't seen the. I haven't seen anything. I mean, I've had plenty of opportunities to see that fucking bootleg, but
I haven't watched it
honestly,
either.
I don't really give a shit. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to see it anyway.
Well, I've heard from people who have seen the bootleg say that this is going to be good and they want to see it in the theater. I'm not trying to sit up here and spin this and stuff. I've heard this. I won't tell you who told me, but a couple of people have said like, okay, I'll watch the bootleg.
Yeah.
I will be seeing this in the theater because it's a lot of fun.
I think somebody on CNN had something to say about that.
Oh yeah, who was that?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Clark.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. It was blurry.
Spence,
it was blurry. I can't remember.
And then some people who have already seen the screening, one of the official screenings, have said, "Hey, it's a lot of fun."
Yeah.
I get the feeling that you cannot hold the X-Men movies against this one.
No,
you kind of have to.
It sucks because you can't. But that's
you can and you can't.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like seeing what they were doing, especially throwing in characters for the hell of it. I mean, they got Deadpool, Gambit. I mean. And the director, I don't even know who the director is, to be honest. But I'm like, it seems like we could have another X-Men 3, which I'm not. That movie burned me so bad.
Yeah,
I just kind of gave up, and I thought they pulled a Han Solo with the fucking Wolverine character in that film, as far as they just kind of watered him down, and
I would love
to
just
give him much to do.
The movie didn't bother me, but and I don't even.
I hated.
I don't even read X-Men or anything, but I recognize them killing off certain characters that they didn't need to.
No, yeah.
Picking up storylines that were important in the books that meant a lot to people that they have in this movie that they didn't treat it too well.
My biggest problem was that they have to. A good majority of the characters weren't in character, at least. The guys who I met in X-Men 1 and 2, a lot of them as main characters were just doing things that didn't make any sense to me in that world that they created. And as far as their characters were concerned, they were acting in ways that just didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, well, you built this relationship. Now this happens and it doesn't matter to you. I don't get it.
You don't kill Cyclops.
No, you don't kill Cyclops. You don't. There's no need to kill Professor X.
Yeah,
I mean,
who the fuck thought that was a smart thing?
Yeah, and I'm like, why introduce this Angel character if he's not even in the goddamn movie? But yet you're pulling a fucking Darth Maul with all the merchandising with him all over it, and he's not even in the movie for about 10 minutes.
No, it's a stupid movie. Man.
It's a retarded film,
especially for what they like. You're right.
When I saw it, I didn't think it was that. When I saw it, I was like, whatever. I didn't think it was that bad. But the more I thought about it, and on a second viewing, it really like drove me like crazy about how just how great those two movies set up that world.
Yeah,
and how the third one just turned it in what the first one could have been. Just
a
fucking popcorn.
I don't acknowledge the third one. As far as it's one of those movies where it's a Matrix to me. The second two sequels don't exist.
Exactly.
The prequels to Star Wars don't exist.
Yes. And Spider-Man 3 doesn't exist.
Spider-Man 3 does not exist. And the third X-Men movie does not exist. And I got two. If I have a good product for previous movies, then fuck those other ones.
That's right.
But I think
Escape from LA to me doesn't exist.
Escape from LA does not. In fact, I'm building a time machine to make it really not exist. to talk to fucking what's his name, John Carpenter, and say, come back and tell me the ghost of Christmas future, and say, do not make this fucking movie.
Don't go back to high school, please.
And look, I know Cyrus is gonna get on me, but Back to the Future 2 and 3 don't exist to me.
Oh well, I'll say 3. I kind of enjoyed part 2.
3 was all right. All right,
no, part 2 I enjoyed. 3 I didn't care for. Yeah,
I did not like 3.
I didn't care.
I didn't
for
like
3
at all, man. I mean, I didn't like 2 at all. I did not like 2.
I loved 2 only because of the older Biff hanging out with the younger Biff.
See,
like,
that was
idiot, hitting him on the head all the time.
I'm sorry, man. I couldn't take it. I could not take it. But I do think that's. I mean, it could work to their advantage, like you said. It's like I said, man. A lot of people are gonna walk into this carrying a little baggage from the third X-Men movie.
People are wanting to see a fucking great X-Men. But I mean, the hype on. I don't think the hype is at least from the fans' perspective. It's not. I don't know anybody who's really going crazy to see this film at all.
That's why I'm wondering. Like, I'm out of the loop on a lot of things, and I'm not gonna lie. Once you get busy, you just don't. You can't gauge how forward people are looking for how they're looking forward to something. Right. I mean, there's some things you just can't help but no. Terminator, people going fucking crazy to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
Harry Potter, no brainer. People want to see that. And what's the other one that's coming out?
What?
There's another big blockbuster coming out.
Transformers.
Right. People looking forward to that. X-Men. I get the feeling people looking forward to it, but I don't know.
I don't know. I know a few people that were defending that third movie.
Who
to the bone? You don't ask. But it's one of the. But it's a case of like that geek denial where it's like the Star Wars films where at first it's like it's not that bad, and they defended until eventually they realize that okay, you're right. It's not a great movie. I can't defend it.
So you break it down. Yeah. Okay.
I
like it because
you actually have a discussion, an argument about why it's not good. I think once that settles into people, then they're like, okay, I give up. I'm sorry.
Okay, you just got to break people down to saying,
because I understand they love the property, they want it to be great. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of Matrix as well. I think at one point, especially when Part 2 of the Matrix came out, there were a lot of people really trying to defend that movie, and then after the third one came out, you never heard from those people ever again. They just like, no, you're.
Well, I was one of those people who walked out the second one where I wasn't as hard on it as I am today because
I fucking hated that movie.
I mean, but when I walked out, I said, I really don't get it. I don't know what I just saw. I said, I don't want to be hard on this movie without, because it's one of those films where I was like, man, am I walking into this wanting the first movie, or is it as bad as I think it is? And once people were talking about, this was what was wrong with it, this is what was wrong with it, I'm like, okay, that's the same thing I'm thinking. I guess it is kind of a shitty movie.
No, you're right. I mean, after that movie, after the credits were coming up, I mean, you just felt like everyone was so pumped to see that second film. And at the very end, you just knew it was like you felt the aura of that room with just disappointment. I mean, everyone walked out of that fucking.
We might as well have been on
with their heads down. Yeah,
we might as well have been like on a space shuttle and somebody opened the door and the vacuum just sucked all the enthusiasm out.
It was like you were at a fucking funeral for like 2 hours for that movie. You're like, okay, and
you want to know what's even worse? The third one. At the end of the third one, people walked out like. That was really a funeral. I was like, that is death.
And it just got crazy with the fucking Robotech shit going on.
Yeah,
and
all
that
that
ending where I'm like, this
woman
is the
sitting
ending?
on a bench and shit. Like, huh?
Are the robots going to coexist with the humans now?
Yeah, well,
are they going to clean up all that fucking mess?
What kind of poetic shit is this that y'all got
what the hell happened to Neo?
But
anyway, I mean, I don't know. I mean, as far as like getting back to the fans wanting a new X-Men movie, I mean, this
some people.
I think this a lot of it is dependent on how much this. Just at least the fan base and the excitement for any more X-Men films, it's all hanging on this film, I think.
I'm just looking to see what the reaction really will be because there's people going into it with dislike because of the third movie, and there's people who are wanting to really. Because they got characters in there that they like. Gambit. Right. I hear a lot of people like, oh man, I love Gambit's in this. Deadpool's in this. And so they got a lot of people like a little too over enthusiastic and it might either come out loving it despite the movie or be very disappointed. So I don't know, man. We'll see. I just think it sucks that the rest of the fucking world is seeing the movie. And what's wrong with What's wrong with everybody else seeing it at the same time?
Voice your complaints to 20th Century Fox.
Shit, man, we've been complaining about 20th Century Fox.
I thought they were an American company. I guess not.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you call up tech support and they got an Indian guy on
there. Hello, my name. We've already seen the Wolverine.
My name is Brad. It's like
very dangerous.
No Wolverine.
He's very sharp.
Man, we got to do something here.
Oh no, what else? Oh, what with
the swine flu, man?
Swine, you dirty swine.
I'm just thinking about it because I don't know. I haven't heard the latest on it. Somebody wrote me on my page and said, hey, man, look, next time you go up to New York, be careful. Swine flu is spreading.
It's spreading like crazy. No. Because I heard it's pretty contained in that it's treatable here, at least. Now, if you're in Mexico, you're fucked.
Yeah,
it's killed
because a woman died in Mexico.
A lot of people, in Mexico, and that's just because they don't have the proper vaccines. I guess what they're trying to use to fight it off. I'm sure a majority of those people who are dying aren't checking themselves.
Do you know how many people have died already? I know that they had. I think the first.
There's been all kinds of crazy numbers out there, so I don't know.
I think the first death. I know. I'm not sure. You people tell me. I think the first death happened in a Mexico City that I had been to. Ozaka, I think it is. It sounds like, because when I went there, I was like, man, it sounds like a Japanese colony in the middle of Mexico. Ozaka, but it's like Oaxaca, and I think that's where they had the first death of that. And then so everybody's been going crazy now. Like,
I want to say they've also just found out today, I think, where it originated. I wish for their life. I mean, I was really paying attention, but
originated from a pig's ass.
Well, the region where it actually came from. So, but yeah, I mean, granted, people die from the flu every year.
No, people die from the flu, and they say that people.
I know right now. I'm curious how much of it is actually sensationalized just to get people's minds off other things in the news.
Well, actually, they're saying they don't want that to happen because they have to have enough resources and medication given to people who are really sick,
right,
and also people who are really suffering from flu. And
plus, they don't want fucking pandemonium,
spreading around. I don't think it's spreading as fast as they are. I mean, but when you tell people about it, it sounds scary. It's like it has developed a little bit more.
Anytime when people die, that shit's scary.
Oh yeah, they say it's a combination of avian flu, which is the bird flu, and human viruses. Now you got it mixed up with pig.
Right. Yeah.
I just don't want to die from something called the swine flu.
Yeah. No. When people fucking start fucking dropping like flies here in the States, then it is a big fucking deal.
Like, I don't know.
You need to start worrying because.
Oh yeah, when it gets here,
apparently we're immune to everything so far. So.
Shit, you know where it came from? It came from that little monkey. Little monkey from Outbreak.
Oh no, I feel sorry. I was thinking about that today. I was like, man, there's some fucking shanty town in Mexico where there's fucking a parachute. Fucking, it looks like it's gonna say food on the side, and little kids are gonna be running up to that shit, and then all of a sudden you're gonna hear one beep, and then that fucking thing.
Kablooey!
Oh no!
That's why it ain't spread. We blew up a Mexican city.
¿Por qué?
No! Viva! Kabloo!
Kid's gonna see that from the mountains and fucking he's gonna go Revenga!
I don't know what happens to you after you die, but one of the things I know, there's so many horrible ways to die.
You die
in embarrassing ways, but I don't know. Like, if there's an afterlife where you talk to somebody, but I don't want to be the guy that tells somebody I died from pig flu.
No,
it's like
you don't want to die from pork rind virus.
Yeah, you talking next to the guy that took a bullet for his buddy in Iraq or something, who's a hero, and then you're like, hey man, what you die from, man? I died from pork and beans.
I figure it's funny hearing them discourage people from going to Mexico. I thought the cartel alone was like a big
nobody was going to Mexico.
Yeah,
all right,
like, hey, don't fucking go to Mexico unless you plan on getting kidnapped or shot at.
Yeah,
the cartel is fucking taking control.
Exactly, they had their own disease over there called the Mexican Mafia.
Wouldn't that be badass if the fucking disease and the cartel ran into each other and they start shooting at fucking just the air?
They had a bunch of pigs out there with guns fighting the Mexican Mafia.
Kids aren't having good. The pigs are like throwing up on people.
Die, swine! Man, Jesus. Now see, you can't help when you hear things like bird flu, and you hear pig flu. You can't help but want this to be a science fiction movie where people are turning into pigs.
It's going to be,
like people turn into pigs and birds.
No. I have the shit flu and people turn into shit.
It's like you tell my daughter has the bird flu and like, let me see her. You pull the covers back. She's got a beak.
Oh my god, she has a beak and like one arm and one wing. Oh
no! And
the mother's like, oh, but I still love her.
Oh,
we got to burn this thing.
But you know what?
No.
When the chimpocalypse comes, we got the pigs and the birds all fight. You got it's like Lord of the Rings at the end when you got all the orcs and the dwarves fighting and all these. You got the pig army over here. You got the bird army. You got the chimps over there.
And then the earth turns into a big fucking vagina and opens up and everyone falls in. It closes up.
No, you want.
I think this is the perfect time for that guy to write in. It's like, man, you guys are always fucking around.
Fucking around, yeah. It was serious, man. People dying, man. How fucking dare you do this?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, this is serious.
Stupid show.
No, hey man, I'm sorry. They call me stupid, but I want to see somebody when they say he's got the pig flu. I want to see him with a snout.
Right.
No, yeah.
He's trying to hide his hoofs.
Yeah. Somebody's like
it's pig feet.
Somebody's little 6-year-old kid has a pig flu. He's running around like emergency room. They're trying to catch him.
Oh, Great.
I know. Somebody like, man, I'm sick with that shit.
Yeah.
How dare you?
No, I feel sorry for anyone who has a regular flu right now because I'd be shitting.
Oh, man, that's a nervous thing, yeah.
Oh, God, Mom, give me the fucking hospital, quick.
Oh, can't you imagine
Don't let Dustin Hoffman come anywhere near me.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm looking at something. I just looked up something. All the deaths have been in Mexico so far, so maybe they are about to blow up in Mexican cities. And they're gonna be, you know, they'll be like, hey, they got the mafia there, they got the flu over there now. That place just needs to.
Don't give them any.
Yeah, exactly. We finna turn that shit into Escape from New York. You know, we're gonna better build a fence around that fucking country, sitting in Snake Plissken.
Yeah, I know. Fucking New York's gonna look like fucking trash because there's not gonna be any Mexicans to clean that shit up. Yeah.
They said so. It is like they said it was probably traced to a pig in Mexico. So
yeah.
Oh man, that's
yeah.
That's and those kind of things are
that shit's happening. Man. It's gonna happen. I mean, it's not the. I guarantee you, it's not the first time you've heard anything. But you know, like I said, I mean, if you're in the States, apparently it's easily curable. So. You know,
I think it's like anything in a shitty village or city is like where it's full of poor people with no
nobody
with no medical staff, equipment, or resources to help you out.
Exactly. I'm sure these people are like they can't afford to see a doctor or they just don't want to because they're not thinking anything of it until they start dropping dead.
Shit, but, if I was them, I'd be like, shit. As long as there ain't a bullet in my ass, I'm all right. Shit, people dying here from bullets.
Even though I think I'd rather die from a bullet than being. I don't know how drastically sick you get with this thing yet.
I don't know, man. You get the feeling that just people die from like getting a splint in their finger over there.
Fucking. Have you seen the taxis? How they drive over there?
Yeah, shit. They're running over people, man.
Yeah, killed by getting hit by a fucking taxi.
Yeah, shit. People die.
Or one of those bus taxis, like a school bus taxi.
Kaboom. So they got more to worry about than swine flu over there.
It sucks, you know. And, my condolences go out to everyone in Mexico.
I'm telling you,
because you know it really is funny. You know, when people are dying in Mexico, you can see a few people here in the States who just don't give two fucks. But you know, it's because they're Mexicans and they're lower,
you know something.
They're the lower breed. They're the new blacks, I guess, in Mexico. So I don't know. Nobody gives a shit.
I guess, man. Yeah, I always thought of like poor Asians as the new blacks.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, because
I never see any of them. So
you know what? I guess
you're right.
I guess Mexicans are like the new blacks because they're the ones.
At least the ones in Mexico, I guess. Yeah.
Well, the ones here. I mean, like your poor your poor Mexicans because they come here and they tell them like we don't want you here, but if you're gonna work on my yard, go ahead and stay. Or if you're gonna like watch my little bratty white kid, then you know that's fine. Sure.
No, it's always fine. Yeah, I mean, we're the country of double standards. Like
in Mexico, I mean, you see.
Go back home. It's like, well, we're not home. I think we fucking raped this land. We
exactly.
Stole this fucking shit.
When you go to New York, man, you see people from the Hamptons. They always got some African immigrants, and some Mexican watching their kids. You know,
but hey, you know those people are there. They got to make money like everyone else.
Exactly,
their family. So
hey, man,
leave them alone.
I'm not. Hey, look, I'm not these people talking about keep them over there because that's another double standard this country has. So, it's like. What kind of mixed message are we sending out there? We're telling these people we don't want you here, but we got rich people willing to hire them.
Oh yeah,
to do all kind of yard work, housework, and watch your kids.
Well, don't forget that this fucking country was built by fucking immigrants for crying
exactly.
out loud. I mean, shit. Like I said,
and still being built by immigrants. Apparently,
pick up a fucking book every once in a while, people.
These cities are being built by fucking Mexican immigrants. What do? They go and pick them up, put them in the back of a truck, and have them go to a construction site. Have them build that shit over there. This country's still being built by immigrants.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
it sucks, you know, but
they're gonna be bringing pigs over here with pig flu to trying to get a job. Hey, it's safe over here. It's safe over here, amigo.
Revenga! No, so you know, hey, it sucks whenever anybody's dying. It sucks. The only time I want people to die is when I'm killing them, and me and my race, my robot brethren. So
you are, and y'all got all kind of viruses.
Oh, we got all kinds of shit. We're pumping you. People.
I think you infected my laptop.
I'm pumping the girls with all kinds of viruses.
No, you been having sex with my laptop again?
Oh,
shit ain't working like it should be.
Fucking laptop's so happy.
So I think we will have enough time for email. I mean, we're gonna cover a couple other things.
Yeah.
Real quick, man, while we got the time, because I think we got a second. Like these shows really run like 2 hours tops.
2 hours,
yeah.
3 hours.
3 hours.
If somebody's laughing at us right now, it's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Your fucking
you almost
4 hours.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Well, hey, check it out, man. Let's talk about this Halloween trailer.
Oh my God. Sad days.
Sad days.
Man. Oh my God. Okay.
Go ahead. No, this is your,
no,
I
watched the Halloween trailer. I guess when it was first when they threw it on the internet, and I already heard. Okay, now before that, a week before that, I read that they were only going to have the mask in like a small portion of the film, the actual Michael Myers mask, and they said that the mask was
talking about Halloween 2.
The Halloween, yeah, well, yeah, Rob Zombie H2. Oh boy, H2, Rob Zombie's sequel to his first Halloween film. Yeah, it's already been made. There's a trailer out. But, of course, the big news that had people in kind of in an uproar was that in the new movie, his mask, the trademark Michael Myers mask, was hardly going to be in the film. And that he was going to go through several different versions of that mask. And when I heard that, I was like, all right, then it's not fucking Halloween then. I'm sorry. You fucking gonna
No, it's Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I don't give a fuck who. No, it was never Rob Zombie's Halloween to begin with, all right? But when I heard that, I was like, well, why? Why do that? Why call it Halloween for fucking crying out loud? But I was like, okay, I'll calm down. I'll wait till I see a trailer or whatever. This could all be just speculation or whatever. And of course, the trailer comes out. And not only did I see a version of the mask I wasn't crazy about, where if you watch the trailer, it's available right now. You can watch it right now as I'm talking about it. You see like part of the mask is ripped up, and it looks like throughout the whole movie, the mask gets worse and worse as it's just falling off. But a good majority of Michael Myers' character is wearing a fucking hoodie throughout the whole thing, where he fucking looks like he's dressed up as Rob Zombie. Well, and I'm like,
yeah, bro. What Michael Myers has a rave to go to after he finishes killing people. He's going to go DJ.
I'm like, what the fuck? And of course, the movie looks like part 2. But the thing that got me the most about this film is that they're telling you in the trailer that now you're going to understand why Michael Myers kills. And a good part of that reason is because his mom once again played by Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. She apparently she's gonna be fucking Michael Myers' sidekick throughout this whole fucking movie, telling him to kill people, or to get the blood. And apparently there's some dialogue where it's like, if you get her blood, the whole family can be together again. Be together again, Michael. And I'm like,
crazy.
What the fuck? Why do I need a fucking a ripoff of fucking Norman Bates and Jason Voorhees in a Halloween film? Why do you need to add that element of he's not crazy? It's because of his mom again. The whole Ed Gein syndrome.
Yeah,
where it's been used to death, and I'm like. Well, now you just ran out of fucking ideas, and you're gonna take some shit that's already been done a billion times and better, and you're gonna throw it in the Halloween movie.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking. I thought like, hey man, Jason Voorhees is a good one. I didn't think about that because his mother dead, but I thought Norman Bates. You have your mom talk to you. And I was thinking about other movies I saw, like the one that because it's a common thing for killers to have to show their alternate personality, that side of their schizophrenia or insanity.
There's voices in their head.
They personify that voice or that part of their character, of their personality, by having them see another person talking to them. Exactly. Kevin Costner was just in a movie like that. It was called Mr. Something. John Hurt played. William Hurt played his alternate personality that told him to kill. Kevin Costner didn't want to do it. He kept saying, "I don't want to do this," but he had William Hurt pop up every now and then, like. Right. You can't stop. I'm not going anywhere. Now they got Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah, Sherry Moon Zombie, and she's fucking she's dressed up like the fucking lady in the lake.
Yeah,
with fucking with
makeup.
With like some goth looking makeup. No, and I'm like,
can I tell you my problem with that with Sherry Moon Zombie?
She's in every fucking movie.
In every fucking Rob Zombie because that's Rob Zombie's wife.
Yeah, it's his wife, and of course he fucking feels. I mean, nothing against Rob, but I mean, I don't keep your fucking girlfriend, your wife out of the fucking.
It just seems like an excuse to put her in the movie. It's like,
and you take me out of the movie as soon as I She popped up more in that trailer than fucking Michael Myers did, and already I'm like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to fucking see this because this is not what I want to see in a fucking Halloween movie. I don't want to see Rob Zombie's wife fucking sharing scenes with Michael Myers.
Mr. Brooks is the name of that movie, by the way. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, but I don't want to see her fucking sharing scenes because you know what? Number one, I'm not crazy about her acting, and number two, that element does not need to be there. It doesn't. It's a fucking distraction. All I'm thinking is you're still trying to get your wife work in other films. I guess
it doesn't seem like you're sincerely trying to make a character in there. What you did was, it seems like I got to put my wife in here somewhere.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Let me pass this off as the explanation for why Michael Myers kills, and that'll be apart from my wife.
Yeah.
Hey, she can get paid and she gets what she wants.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that really bugs me about that is that it's what bothered me with the first Halloween movie. We don't need that much explanation for Mike Myers. That's why he is frightening, because we don't know.
Exactly.
Our imaginations run away with us, and we fill in the fears for ourselves.
Yeah.
What is Mike Myers thinking? What does he look like? Why is he killing? I mean, all we know is that he wants to kill, and the rest is left up to us.
Right. And that's the fucking problem with these movies. That's why I hated that first one, because they fucking explained to me why he was crazy, and I didn't buy that explanation. And with this one, it takes it even further. Like, now you're letting me know that Jedis aren't Jedis. You can't fucking be a Jedi unless you have midichlorians in you. Well, great, because that takes me fucking out of the movie, and I don't care anymore, because that doesn't make the whole idea special anymore.
Exactly.
You're giving me reasons, you're giving me explanations, and you're fucking boring me to death.
See, this is the problem with remaking shit. I mean, you have something that's perfectly fine because the audience is a participant.
Right.
Now, with Halloween and a lot of movies where we want to create sequels or remakes, the only way they can do it is, oh, well, you know what? We'll give more insight on stuff that wasn't covered before. You know why it wasn't covered before? Because we didn't fucking need it.
Yeah, we didn't need it. We didn't fucking care. And those fucking, and there's fucking toys and lunchboxes made out of that shit. And we did not care. We weren't dying for a fucking explanation, and fucking with Star Wars, I mean, I wanted to see the Clone Wars. I didn't give a fuck about how Jedis are Jedis or why they are. I just wanted to see fucking Clone Wars, and sure, show me why Darth Vader is a badass. Don't show me why he's a fucking whiny bitch.
Don't show me why he built C-3PO and shit like that.
I don't care. It does not do anything to further the story of what I've already seen.
Okay, I gotta warn you, we're about to run out of time on this segment here.
Fuck!
Yeah, no, shit! People will take a break, and we'll be back.
That's right.
Yes.
Finished up on our Halloween rant, I guess.
Oh, were you finished? I thought you were gonna keep going. You were ready. I thought you were on a roll.
I'll just get upset the more I think about it.
I can tell you were getting upset.
Well, I only say that because I'm a huge Rob Zombie fan. I mean, I fucking loved White Zombie ever since they.
Don't you like House of a Thousand Corpses too?
I didn't care for that one, but I did like the
Devil's
sequel,
Rejects.
the Devil's Rejects.
I love that movie.
I loved the hell out of that movie. Now Halloween, granted, I wasn't crazy about it at all, actually, but I mean, I understand he tried to do something different, but it just didn't appeal to me. But I mean, I don't think the guy is a terrible director by any stretch of the imagination.
No, he's not.
I just didn't really care for the whole explanation that he put as far as in that film, as far as why Michael is the way he is. And with this new film, it just looks like, I don't know. It just seemed kind of lazy. It already looks like it's kind of lazy writing to me, as far as giving him a reason to kill, and it really doesn't make his character any more interesting. All it really points out to me is that there's no original ideas anymore. I mean, honestly,
there hasn't been in a long time.
No, there haven't been, but this really it really stretches the point that it's like, why not have his fucking mom have her in there and have her tell Michael to kill, and it makes sense. And I'm like, I don't need that. I just want to see Michael fucking doing what he does, and I want to feel for the characters who are trying to survive on Halloween night, and also I want to see Michael do his thing and fucking be just a total fucking badass slasher. But But then again, I mean, who knows? Maybe the movie will surprise me. I'm hoping. There's never a time when I want to go into a Halloween movie and think, oh, this is going to be fucking dog shit. Because, I'm stupid. I'm going to pay money to see a fucking dog shit movie. I don't go in there with those expectations. I want to see something good. And a good majority of the time, people have always let me down. And unfortunately, I can't say that Rob has, really done anything as far as changed my perception as far as what people do with these sequels.
No, I'm like with anything, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, and I don't want to criticize something that I haven't seen. I'm just telling you the impression that it's putting out there. My biggest thing is, like I said, with the first movie, I don't need that much explanation, but with this, not only are they giving me more explanation, but it really is. It's beginning to seem obvious whether you're doing it on purpose or not. It seems obvious that you were really trying to get your wife as much work as you can.
Well, that too. As much as I hate to, prying.
Maybe that's not true. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
But the thing is, it is true because his fucking friends are thinking it. I'm thinking it. We're all thinking it. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's like you're sticking your wife. Anybody, any actor, anybody who you constantly see. There's the girlfriend. There's obviously the girlfriend in the fucking role. How can people not think that? I mean, I'm sorry, but that's how the world is. It's how people's brains work, and this is no different. So, and it's a distraction. Like I said, it's going to be the biggest distraction watching that movie because all you're thinking is why does she need to?
Why is his girlfriend in here?
Why is his wife?
Why
is this character in this? Why is Michael's mother? Why is Michael Myers' mother telling him to kill? Why does that need to be there? But if it's motivation to help the story or whatever,
hey, if it works, it works. We'll be the first to tell you if it worked for us. It'll work.
But I have to say, the trailer it did not blow me away, and it didn't do anything to get me excited.
And I'm like you, man. I think Rob Zombie's a talented director. I've seen him in interviews. I think he sounds like a cool guy. I don't know him personally.
He sounds like a way cool guy to hang out with. But I mean, it's just like I love. I like Rob Zombie, but I really fucking love Halloween. I love that first Halloween. I love John Carpenter. I love what he did with very little, and how that movie just is blown up to like the incredible icon it is still today.
I learned it's like what people don't recognize that much in movies anymore. When they take some other property, is they fail to understand how much atmosphere and mood plays into creating fear.
Oh yeah,
because it wasn't just mystery and Halloween that created that. It was fear. I mean, I'm sorry. It was the mood. It was the mood. It was the atmosphere that they created.
The atmosphere was a very suburban neighborhood
that they made look dangerous.
It could have been anywhere.
Because I tell you something, the suburbia in the first Halloween at least. That's almost as much of a character as Michael Myers is.
It's a big character
because everything is dark. The hallways, the houses,
the lingering shots, shots of the street. I mean, the lingering shot of I've never been so scared looking at a sidewalk with a huge tree with a guy standing right behind it. In broad daylight. That scared the shit out of me.
A lot of people ask me what was wrong. I liked the first Resident Evil movie. How come you didn't like it? And it's one of those situations where I don't want to say. It's not the Resident Evil that I know. But I did have to say, look, I'm not going to harp on it. I mean, if you liked it, you like it. I even like some parts of it, but they turned it into an action film. Now, if you ever play the games, those games are scary because they actually have a lot of moments of silence, creepiness, dark, very foreboding rooms and shadows.
Mood that,
and this is then
you can totally buy. Yeah,
in the movie, I mean, look. You can say what you want to, but they based it off of something that was creepy, and they turned it into a guns blazing action film.
Right.
So I mean, and that's what they're doing with something like Halloween, and that may not be turned into an action film, but they really are going into it with a whole lot of backstory.
Yeah, but you know what? I tell you what. I'm glad you mentioned the whole mood of the film because my biggest problem with that Halloween movie that Rob Zombie did was that I never got any kind of indication that it was even on Halloween. Like there was no significance as to why. It could have been any other setting or any other day, but I never got the sense that it was actually Halloween. Sure, of course. Michael Myers is a kid, with his pumpkin and with carving pumpkins, wearing masks and everything. But you never got a sense in that neighborhood that he was in that it was Halloween. You never got those shots of kids running around in costumes, pumpkins out there. You got some stylized version of it. That house that girl lived at, it looked like Rob Zombie actually came to the house and decorated
that.
Yeah, like he was getting ready to shoot a Rob Zombie video. But it just I couldn't buy it. It just did not feel like the events that happened in that movie happened on Halloween. I didn't get that atmosphere.
Rob Zombie, I think, you tell me if I'm wrong or not, I think I heard that he worked on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, I want to say I heard the same thing. Yeah. It makes sense when you
maybe he probably should direct the next Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
You know what? Now that would be fucking interesting. That is something I would actually love.
Rob Zombie's Big Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Pee-wee's Hell. I mean, yeah, I would fucking kill to see that. Actually, that is a great fucking idea.
Now, you know what? Rob Zombie, thinking about him working on Pee-wee's Playhouse, that might be really cool for him to work on a Pee-wee Halloween movie. Pee-wee goes to a haunted house, or he goes to a scary carnival ride.
I want to see Pee-wee go to hell. I want to see Pee-wee try to escape from the devil. It's like,
you know what the movie? It'd be the devil trying to escape from Pee-wee. Because Pee-wee be in here. The devil be like, I get the fuck out of here. Got this motherfucker down here in a gray suit and a red bow tie going nuts. You can have it. Made my hell my own personal hell.
He runs into Large Marge. Tell him Large Marge.
Damn, boy, I love that movie, man. That movie
Pee-wee's
makes me
Big
feel
Adventure,
good.
That is still the good. That movie is timeless. That will be the
Tim Burton's best movie
ever. Yes, hands down, the best Tim Burton film ever. But anyway, yeah. I mean, hey, hopefully I will be wrong, and I'll fucking eat every fucking ounce of my words.
Well, what can we say? What can we say anymore? At this point, we'll give it a chance.
Please don't fuck up Nightmare on Elm Street.
I say I go into things fairly, but I don't ever go in hopeful. I got my hopes low.
Yeah.
Low.
No hope allowed.
Okay, man. You want to see some crazy shit?
Oh no!
This should be the next Rob Zombie movie right here.
Okay.
This should be a movie. Period. Right here. Okay. This guy Eugene, I gotta thank him, man. He sent me a story. He said, "Hey, check this out. It's about some guy."
One guy?
Well, no. This is the weird part. You know what? I'll go ahead and just see if I can play this. It's a team of people of pretty much nerds, man. All right, going around dressed up as superheroes, trying to stop crime. The story speaks for itself. Let me go ahead and copy this. I should have pulled up the page a while ago, but let me go ahead and get to where the story is, because I read it and I was like, man, that's crazy. I wish I could see what these guys look like. And then I looked up in the corner of the screen, and there's video, because the video wasn't embedded in the story. I thought, fuck, this would be really cool if somebody videotaped this. I looked up and I was like, oh shit, they got the guy. And I was like,
no shit.
Yeah.
How old are these guys? Do you know?
They're like early 20s. Like this guy's 21.
Oh.
Okay.
Boy Wonders running around, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Let me go ahead and pause this, and because the video kind of needs to speak for itself right here. Hold on, where am I? Stop! God damn it, stop! All right, I got the video queued up right here. Hopefully, the audio won't feedback anything. We were having problems a little while ago, but yeah, man. Sorry, you can probably look this up. It's on WLWT.com. You know what? I'll try to see if I can embed the video on my page here. But here's somebody, if you can find it, embed the video on my page or on this podcast page and look at this. But yeah, Cole, let's check this out, man.
News says Eric Flack introduces us to the man who calls himself Cincinnati's superhero.
He calls himself the Shadow Hair, a man who patrols the streets of Cincinnati to try and stop crime and clean up the city. And he's not alone. Dressed like a professional wrestler with a cape, Shadow Hair is actually a 21-year-old from Milford, although that's all he would tell us about his identity. He says he was abused as a child, grew up in foster homes, and now has dedicated his life to helping others.
Since when has Cincinnati had one great hero?
Shadow Hair is actually part of a growing community of citizen crime fighters from around the country.
like Ecliptico from Pennsylvania, Wall Creeper from Colorado, Master Legend from Florida, Mr. Extreme in California.
Now, people, what you're not seeing here is that they got this fool going around in a wrestling mask, a Mexican wrestler's mask, some cape that he got from Fabric World, and some
black a hefty bag.
Might as well, man. And he's a kid. This is a guy who's 21 years old running around the city, and they've got like people over the internet who are just pretty much dressing up in costume, trying to pull the same shit. And these costumes look like some shit like they would get laughed at or something like Comic-Con or something like that. No, these aren't like even decent Halloween costumes.
No, they look like something you'd put together, Corey.
Yeah, exactly. Some shit like this is the kind of costume like it was Halloween and you were poor and your mother said, "All right, I'll make a costume for you. Go in the kitchen and get me."
Wear those yellow rubber gloves that you usually scrub the toilet with,
the dishes with.
Yeah.
Bring me out that skirt your sister don't wear anymore. I'll tear that shit up and put it on.
And banana peel so I can cut out some holes.
And so it's like not only do these costumes not be effective against any kind of attack, they wouldn't be useful in a fight at all, but they look like shit.
They would not be useful in picking up any kind of woman whatsoever.
To them belong to a website called the World Superhero Registry and often travel in teams. Shadowhair leads a group he calls the Allegiance of Heroes.
Allegiance assemble! We help enforce the law by doing what we can in legal standing. So we carry handcuffs, tasers, pepper spray, all the legal weapons. We will do citizens' arrests, and we will intervene on crimes if there is one happening in front of us.
But in the real world, superheroes don't always win. Shadowhair says he suffered a dislocated shoulder trying to help a woman who was being attacked a couple years ago. And although he sees himself as the eyes and ears of police...
If there's anything that I can do, then give me a call, all right?
All right,
baby.
What the fuck?
They got, okay, first of all, let's just tell you what we saw here. They have these kids in a circle doing like the Super Friends thing. Assemble, power allegiance, power team, go. And then they show this guy going down the street, approaching a real sheriff, and he's telling, if there's anything I can do, let me know. And the sheriff, tell him what they're looking. He's looking at them.
The sheriff is looking at him with the fucking biggest smile on his face, like, all right.
Yeah, he's laughing his ass off, man. He's on camera. He looked at the camera like, you got to be shitting me. This is a setup, right?
We're on TV, right?
Yeah, he's waiting for Ashton Kutcher to jump out. He just punked.
Shadowhair and his team don't exactly strike fear in the faces of criminals or anyone else who saw them walking around Cincinnati earlier this month.
Spider-Man, that's what they look like. Homemade Spider-Man. What?
Meanwhile, she's looking for that leprechaun.
She is. She's still looking for that
leprechaun. Yeah.
What the heck is this, man? This ain't Easter.
Men and women behind the masks. Although some of the things that came out of Shadowhair's mouth couldn't help but make us laugh a little.
He surely won't recognize us because he's blind, but I'm sure he'll recognize the taste of a good meal, wouldn't you say?
Still, Shadowhair hopes that as word spreads about what he's doing, others will join his cause. In the meantime, his team stands alone, believing in their mission, even if no one else does.
My message to Cincinnati is that there is still hope, and all we have to do is stand together.
As for how legal all this is, citizens' arrests are allowed in Ohio and Kentucky for felonies and some misdemeanors, although the person making the citizen's arrest risks lawsuits or possible criminal charges of their own if they're wrong about the person they're accusing. Eric Flack, News 5.
The reason why they were saying he enjoys the taste of a good meal is because they also help the homeless.
Oh.
So, and that's probably most of what they do. But, man,
what a bunch of good kids. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are you going to say?
I was going to say my favorite part is when they're all assembled and they're doing the Wonder Twins Power Activate deal. It's like as soon as they got done, you're like, usually when teams do that, at least in the comic book world, they're like, all right, Avengers assemble, or, whatever. You see them jump off into action.
There's a blast of light from their feet.
Yeah, exactly. They go flying in the air. These guys, they just kind of like, they do their Wonder Twins superpowered team extraordinaire assemble. Man, disperse. And you just see them
walk away.
But they don't only walk. They slouch away. They're slouching, and they're just all right.
They're like a little league team. Come on, team, go! At least, and the little league team has more enthusiasm than they do.
Oh no,
because they're walking away trying to look cool.
They're like, what do we do? Yeah, it's like, wow, were they all abused as children or what?
Now, see, this is what bothers me, man. This is what really bothers me. When people are laughing at them and making jokes, and rightfully so. I'm sorry, this is a joke, okay? But obviously, if this kid is talking about he's been abused, I think he might be psychiatrically disturbed. And I'm not talking about a cool Batman kind of way. I'm talking about and he's crazy and he's delusional. And the reason why this should not be encouraged, they're saying this is they're doing this news story, and they say like the city's behind them. This should not be encouraged because they're going to get hurt.
Yeah, but. Hey, kids get hurt anyway playing around or goofing off.
No, kids ain't out there trying to chase. When we're playing like cops and robbers, a kid ain't going out trying to get a real robber.
But they're loaded with tasers. They'll be fine, Corey. Quit worrying, dude.
Okay.
You know what we need? We need to join that team. That's what we need to do.
Shit, I ain't about to go out there. They got more balls than I do.
Black Wonder? I'm sure they've heard of the Black Wonder.
Oh, well, what am I talking
about?
What
are you talking
about?
The
Black Wonder.
And I'll record it and I'll fucking laugh at all you motherfuckers.
The Black Wonder, leader of the team, and the Sidekick 3000 on video camera.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just recording the foolishness. But no, it's hilarious because that kid actually, I'm like, wait a minute, haven't I heard that kid's voice before? I'm like, are you sure he's not doing like a blog talk radio or something? He's not one of our Spill members. He's not like Punisher or fucking Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah. My team is very boring.
These tasers are boring. This pepper spray is boring. We need guns.
Cincinnati is usually filled with crimes and books, but in real life, it's kind of boring.
Shit, now that you told me, with a name, we can't waste names like these. We got to join this team. But we'll be the ones just sitting back, like eating a hot dog, watching them get into trouble.
Yeah,
that's funny. No, you got it, man. You got it.
Black Wonder, help me. No, you good.
They try to give food to a homeless guy, and the homeless guy tries to attack them. Yeah. Give me that cape.
Hey, stop it. Calm down.
Co-host, help me.
Calm down, citizen.
Hey, Coach, you get that on camera? Oh, yeah, y'all doing a good job, man.
It's a perfectly good fucking sandwich. Why are you giving it to him? Give me that.
No, man. I really do. I'm scared for these guys, man.
They're fine. They got the sheriff looking out for them. It's Cincinnati. There ain't nothing going on.
That's what's happening. You got a cop who's like assigned to look after these guys.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, watch the kids play in the street.
Yeah, go up to that Wonder team again. Exactly. What the fuck, man? Who's got Wonder team detail this week? Yeah. Fuck me. I got to babysit. Who's babysitting this week? Because people they're just having a laugh out of this. Like they keep making
the fucking old lady was like laughing. She's like looking at him like, I can beat you up.
Yeah, they passed a group of old women. They look back and they're like, what the no, you gotta be kidding. And they say he suffered a dislocated shoulder from trying to help an old woman. What they didn't tell you that she was being attacked by another old woman. It was two sisters fighting.
Yeah. Get out of here! I thought he dislocated by trying to fold up her fucking wheelchair or something. Ow!
Yeah, he got beat up by a wheelchair.
But curses wheelchair.
That'd be a great movie, man. If you have like the cop who's out there. Actually, he does everything.
Yeah.
And these kids are thinking that they're actually doing all the work. Like they shoot a taser and knock a guy out. Meanwhile, it's the cop who actually shot him in the background, with a silencer and shit.
Yeah. Come on. Rob Zombie filmed that.
It's filmed like a documentary. Fuck,
oh, my
man.
God. Yeah, but no, I'm serious. You have to join that team, Corey.
Black wonder what the fuck y'all doing. That'd be funny, man. If we showed up in costume and we didn't do a fucking thing, but just stood out there.
I'd be the laziest superhero ever.
just watch him get beat up.
Exactly.
Watch the kid get shot in the ass. And our motto would be, co-host, did you get that on video camera?
No, I was too busy doing nothing.
Damn, well, we'll get the next one.
My superpower is doing nothing.
They'll fuck up again. It's all right. All right. We'll get the next one. Hey, there's a crime going on over there.
Be careful. My power may unleash where it's just a big black hole of nothing will appear and I'll fall right in it. I'm too lazy to move.
We should just set them up with shit. We find the biggest guy. Hey, man, we heard that guy took that woman's purse over there. Go up to that guy. What?
Yeah, we've been making up crimes.
Yes. See that kid get tied up in a pretzel.
Yeah. Holy shit. Fucking chocolate man is over there fucking beating up an old lady. Go do something, boy, crotchless.
Yeah. Hey, man, go do a citizen arrest on that big guy over there. Yeah. Oh, you got it. Go ahead. What's your name? Mothra, man, whatever. Go ahead. You got it.
He said your mother sucks big ones.
Sir, I must make a citizen's arrest. Ow, 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 ow!
Help, sheriff!
Help me!
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. So they got pepper spray and tasers. What if they meet a huge guy with a machine gun? What the fuck are they gonna do?
That means
that's what the cell phone is for.
that means they're fucked.
That's what our running shoes are for.
This is just pretend. That's what we like.
We have pepper spray, we have tasers, and we have Adidas.
You wouldn't hit a guy with a wrestling mask on that, would you?
Oh! I'm gonna tell my mom.
Hey man, I fucking salute those kids. Hey, man, they got some balls to be doing that. In front of a TV camera.
Do not encourage.
I
these
salute
kids,
them
because they got people who are like doing comments for that story. And they're saying, "Well, hey, at least they're doing something." It's like, no, there's a reason why vigilantism, vigilantism.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. No, there's a reason why vigilantism and vigilante justice is outlawed, because we think it's because people are it's gonna cause all kind of chaos and lawlessness in the street, and I think that
anarchy
and anarchy, and that is a part of it.
Yeah.
But the other part is you just get fucking hurt out there trying to do something that you're not trained to do.
Well, in these days where everyone can sue everyone, yeah, you kind of. Because people don't fight back, they wait till the cops show up.
Exactly, that's what they do.
And then they'll fucking suck you dry. Yeah.
What you do is, the best thing you can do, have that phone ready. More than these superheroes, camera phones.
Yeah.
And 911.
Yeah.
That's like our biggest defenders these days.
You can be the shadow man all you want.
Yeah.
Hanging out in the corner.
Fucking broad daylight, walking around in bright green, yellow suits and shit. You see that dude? The tallest one had on a pair of fluorescent green tights. He looked like a highlighter.
That's so nobody runs him over when he's running across the street.
That was Highlighter Man.
Highlighter Man.
To the rescue.
Highlight crime out of the city.
I highlight justice. Peace.
Cincinnati is like the fucking cesspool of crime.
I ain't going to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati needed the fucking young justice.
You know what's going to happen? These guys, they're going to fuck this city up. Any crime that could have been solved normally or could have been handled, they're going to make it worse. There's going to be fires all around that city. Death. That would make a great comic book. These kids who are just causing, like the Joker, but they're not really doing it. They're not doing it on purpose. They're not. It's by accident. They're causing all kind of chaos and tearing up the city by trying to be helpful.
Fuck! You know what? You know what these kids need?
What?
They need some really good super villains.
Oh man!
Yeah. I volunteer myself.
This is going. I know the black Wonder and co-host is going to be like
Cincinnati,
the super villains.
You have no choice but to prepare for a long, dark future.
No, you know what we should be? We should be Team Laughter. We just laugh at them. We're the super villains because we laugh at everything they do.
I want to make some styrofoam LOLs and ha ha ha's and throw them at Laugh out loud.
Man, but see,
P-Man, I'll piss on him. That's what I'll do.
slip on my urine. No, but that's the thing. No superhero would be given interviews on the news.
Oh,
in broad
no.
daylight like
Superheroes
this.
are modest. I'm no hero.
Exactly. You see what we do here? You see how much we solve the world's problems? You don't see us out there talking about bullshit, man. You know?
And I don't want to hear nobody fucking ever again fucking talking shit about Batman's voice, because God knows that fucking kid is never going to strike fear in anybody. In anyone. Not even that fucking old lady talking like that. Freeze.
Where are they hiding the drugs? Why?
Can't you see him on the top of like that scene in The Dark Knight? If you can get him, I can make him talk. Can't you see this kid?
If you can get him, I can make him talk.
I'm telling you, Gordon, all I need is some more time.
Harvey didn't be like, what the fuck you bring me up here for? Hey, y'all have fun. Bye. Man,
I'll take the blame.
Damn, Cincinnati's about to turn to one big retarded Watchman. God damn, man. I ain't going to Cincinnati any day soon.
Superheroes. And they're still not getting a good rap.
No, this is not going to help.
Still a joke.
Even though this should be the next superhero movie.
It should.
These fucking guys, man.
Please. I guarantee you, though, if these guys are still hanging around like another month or a year.
They're alive.
If they're alive, there will be a comic book made out of them. I guarantee it.
Hey, maybe they'll be famous. I mean, maybe this is the whole thing. Maybe they're saying, fuck it, man. Maybe we'll go out there and act like nerds and we'll be rich. Maybe the joke's on us.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think so, but
we'll be the ones fucking looking like a bunch of chumps.
Yeah, we're up here broke and they got money.
I bet you that fucking one of those superheroes is writing in our fucking on our comments saying, you guys never take nothing serious, you fucking idiots.
Fuck damn goddamn
So you
hardy hard.
Black Wonder my ass.
Fuck you.
Dumbass robot.
All right, man. Oh, wait a minute. They you know what's missing for them? They got a theme, but we got a theme too. Here it comes.
Yeah.
You hear it? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Love theme from Fuck Your Thoughts.
Yes.
Rocking and rolling.
Oh my God, Goatee's moonwalking. All right. Take another hour.
Take 5. Take 5 hours.
Call you when we
he clicks at you with those hoops.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
baby.
So, people, we got time to do some
email.
Some email, boy. Fuck y'all's thoughts, man.
Yes.
That's what you want to hear. So we're gonna fuck your thoughts by reading your emails right now. You got an email?
I do. I managed to have one email somebody sent me. I don't get a lot of email with fuck your thoughts questions, but here we go. This one is by Silva. It says, dear co-host and sidekick Corey.
Fuck
I
you.
like that. All right, it says...
sidekick.
Pleased to be read on Let's Do This Goat Milk. All right. I saw Crank 2 this Friday, and I thought it was fucking awesome. I agree. I got out pleased, but it also gave me this strange super boost of adrenaline. I was so pumped from seeing that movie that I ran the 2 miles to Blockbuster and then 2 miles back home. Then I ran a 5K the next day, and I fucking hate running. My question is, has this ever happened to you guys, where you walk out of a movie super pumped and feeling like you can do anything? I swear, I felt like I could punch a tree into firewood and a cow into a steak.
Yes. What was that for you?
It says, also, I'm a big fan of the site, and you guys, thank you for having me up and laughing when I should be sleeping and doing work. Yes, you should be working. Quit fucking up the economy. All right. Have you ever been pumped, Corey, after watching a film? Like you want to kick some ass after you walked out of a theater?
Yes, I have.
What were those movies?
The Fast and the Furious, the first one. I didn't really want to come out and beat the shit out of anybody, but I had this adrenaline rush where I wanted to come out in my shitty car at the time and just drive that shit like as fast as I could.
Yeah.
Knowing good and well I would have ran to the first pole that was in my way. So yeah, that's the movie for me that I can think of.
Yeah. I have to say 300. 300, I walked out of that fucking movie wanting to kick somebody in the chest.
Want to go to a gay club?
Yeah. So, hey, you watch your mouth. Hey. That fucking movie kicked fucking ass, all right? I wanted to do some ass kicking as soon as I left the theater. I was like, man, I wish I had some fucking legs, because I was like, this old lady right in front of me, I'd kick her and go, this is Sparta, and fucking just go crazy. But No, that movie, I wanted to kill something after watching that. Along with, I was going to say Run, Lola, Run. That movie made me want to have
Run,
some legs
Lola, Run
and
is, yeah.
just run.
Yeah. No, that movie did.
That soundtrack, oh man, that soundtrack did it for me too, boy.
Blade was one. That
I was gonna that was gonna be one of the first after that. Okay, every time I go to a fucking club,
you think of that first scene.
Every time I was at a club with Heido where they had they had all this crazy music, and then the exact song from that scene in Blade came up.
Really?
And I swear to God, yeah, it's like bam, 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 bam. And I was fucking ready to kill some fucking vampires. I swear, everyone was a vampire, and I wanted to kill everyone in that room. It was fucking awesome. I just kept on looking at High. I was like, I have the urge to kill.
I'm ready to kill every fucker in
this
room.
My fucking blade sword already. I'm ready to do this,
motherfucker.
But oh my God, yeah. Now every time I go to a club and I hear any kind of techno music, I'm ready to kick some ass.
See, here comes. Good evening. Here comes John.
You can hear us. You can hear the walls.
No, he can walk the walls.
Yeah, I cannot seem to open the front.
He's not invited in. Hey man, what's going on?
There he is.
We weren't talking about you,
Mr. America.
How you doing, man?
Did you run into any young crime fighters tonight? No. Okay. Well, I guess they're still hanging out.
We read the story about how Cincinnati has their own team of
young
superheroes.
justice.
Yeah, 21-year-olds running around in costumes, solving crimes.
Yeah, running around with
bully for those motherfuckers, man. Now, hey, John, just so people know I'm not bullshitting, I have talked about you. We got a site dedicated to you on this site. I didn't start it; somebody else started it. But do you? Because we just got through talking about it. Do you or do you not buy food that you don't ever eat when you put it in there? Yes.
I like how you smiled about that. I was like,
yeah, he like looked at me. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you." You motherfucker.
Guilty is charged.
you dead, bitch. You dead. No, that's it.
All right, John. That's it. You can go.
Get out of here.
You can go.
Take a hike.
Yeah, you're ruining the show. Cool.
No, I went in there. And he can hear me now. He gonna come out. He is gonna kill me. You know, people. We probably have to do like a re-intro to fuck your thoughts because there was two things that we forgot to do.
Oh, what was that?
Because there was one thing we wanted to talk about, the cereal.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
if you want to talk about that,
I can save it for next week.
Yeah, let's save it for next week.
Okay, but
Yeah.
John, no, I tell you though, man, he had a big old thing of asparagus in there. Like he bought a crop of asparagus, not just a little thing.
Well,
and
you need that.
That shit turned to liquid. He's just waiting for me to have he's waiting for me to have a vacant spot.
Another flu virus breeding right now.
Breeding in there.
Corey's apartment.
We got the asparagus flu going around now. He's just waiting for me to clear a spot there so he can bring another crop of food in, or vegetables to
that could be the vaccine for fucking for pigskin virus.
Yeah, exactly. I just threw away the cure. Somebody told me, they said, look, they say because every time it never fails. It's like if it's either rotten fruit or my stuff that's in there.
Right.
But once there's a spot free, he's at. It's almost like he said, "Oh, I got a vacancy in the refrigerator." He gets in the car, goes to the grocery store, buys some vegetables that he ain't gonna eat. Yeah, and puts that shit in there, and it rots. A friend, I say he's a friend. It's one of the guys on the on the site. He said, if that's true, then why don't you just get like some Tupperware, some crispers, and just put plastic fruits and vegetables in there and just let it stay.
That's a great idea.
That way they will never. But then I'm like, I will miss out on certain things. Yeah. Like there's certain things that he does buy that I eat. Mm-hmm. Like I know he's not gonna eat it. Like the moment he buys it, he goes to his room. I'm there eating it.
Right.
Because I know he ain't gonna ever eat it.
Because you're a fucking pig.
Exactly. I'm an asshole like that. Anyway, we'll save cereal for next week.
All right. Well, you got that was we mentioned Blade. Yeah, that movie made us want. Oh, you know what? Every time I see the Warriors, I want to just run out in the street and get into a fight.
I guess that is one fight. You know what? Fight Club was kind of like that way for me too. Mm-hmm. Even though they showed you fights hurt.
Oh God, dude, you know what? Okay, let me tell you something. This place I used to hang out with, these guys, they're in their mid-20s. After watching that film, they tried to have their own Fight Club, and that shit lasted for about 45 minutes until somebody got seriously hurt in the face.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought you were going to say, because the Fight Clubs I heard about lasted 45 seconds. Like, you heard, like, my ear, ow, okay, fuck.
No, these guys, at first it's like punches to the arm, then to the chest, and then once that somebody punches in the face, and then forget about it. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, ain't no more Fight Club.
Yeah, no, I know.
Somebody's getting hurt, and everybody's going to be like, oh, fuck. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Yeah, what the fuck you hit me in the face for? It's Fight Club. Fuck you. What you hit me in the face? Yeah, because it ain't fighting no more because somebody going to pick up something.
All I thought was like, man, you motherfuckers watch too many movies.
Yeah. No, because I knew. See, you walk out of movies thinking, man, I want to do that. But you know, because
the reality of it,
you ain't going to do it.
Ends up, Watchmen ends up looking like those kids. Yeah,
exactly.
Walking around in your fucking bath towel and you got with dishwashing gloves. No.
Yeah, you think because you go to a club thinking, I wish some vampires in here. I think no, you be dead.
Yeah, you're not fighting crime. You're handing out sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up. So okay, we move on to our next email here.
Yeah.
From Silver Surfer, man.
Oh, boy. Surfer.
Okay, he says, hey, Corey, man, it's Sunday. What the fuck? Where is the Spill Awards? Now, normally I would listen to your I'm busy excuse, but you should have some time. If you and co-hosts stop bullshitting around for 3 hours at a time and get it done.
Don't throw my fucking name in this. This wasn't my idea. This was between you and Silver. That's it. Don't throw me in there.
He says, P.S. What's up? You two knuckleheads made fun of me a couple of weeks ago. We always make fun of you.
Yeah,
a couple of weeks ago. We did it yesterday.
You chowderhead.
Well, fuck you and your thoughts. You sons of Nukas, you. LOL.
Yeah. Stop laughing at your own jokes.
Yeah. And he put a picture of a kitten on here too. So
no, I thought that was you and Silver were gonna get that ready, and I know that you did tell Silver like he definitely has to put in his share of work. So
and he did. He put up a site, and I'll go back and revisit that. Look, it's just I don't tell you, man. I mean, I thought I was gonna have some time after the sale and everything, but it's busy, man.
Yeah,
and
it's super busy.
Reviews have gotten more complicated. I'm trying to get 2 out a week. You know, one's old, one's new now, and it's just like. Man, I don't know. Today I woke up and I thought, I really have a drive to do this once I see how many people enjoy it. Mm-hmm. But today I woke up and I was just depressed. I was like, man, I'm fucking always working now. I'm kind of.
Well, you know what? Let me fucking get you out of this hole. How's this for an idea? How about if somehow Silver Surfer can get his ass on that fucking old ass surfboard of his and surf his ass to where we're at? Why don't we have a live fucking bullshit Spill Awards in person? I mean, with everyone here.
Hey, I'm with that.
Hey, it's easy. Everyone's here. Fucking get Silver's ass down here and let's just do it while the fans that are hanging out. You know
what? In August,
something to fucking do. Yeah.
How about that? We have a Spill Awards in August.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll get it together. Surfer, get all that stuff together. Maybe we even have some winners and categories and whatnot by then. We'll have more members here.
Yep.
Because I'm thinking that if we have as many people here, look, when you come to the party in August, because I know some people are coming, plan to stay till Monday or Tuesday. Because that night, if possible, if you can afford it, if you can, if time permits, if you can't, I understand.
Yeah.
But plan on staying till because on Sunday night. It would be nice if we had like an audience while people are here. I'm not saying like an audience like we're gonna get off on people, but you're here, you might as well participate.
Yeah, if you want to do that, yeah, go for it. But that's my 2 cents, and that's all the 2 cents you're getting. All right, so I'm done with this. Right now, I'm officially over. Yeah, so
I know
I am done with this idea. So
Look
you guys,
at you, man.
You take it and you run with it. And you nurture it, you feed it twice a day and comb its hair. And
that's your 2 cents. Like
that's
that.
it. I'm done.
You just blew your whole paycheck on that advice right there.
Problem fucking solved. I'm the superhero called the problem solver. All right.
And you're broke now.
Yeah.
2 cents. That's all I had.
Thanks a lot, Silver. You chump.
Okay.
I'll write you back later.
Here's somebody who hasn't really. We haven't answered her email in a while. But
that's not my problem either.
There you go. But she is one of our she is one of our coolest members on here.
Oh yeah, who
is Alicia Marie.
Alicia,
adorable girl, loves the girl to death. Cute.
Sweetie pie.
No, she's adorable, man. I just love to lay her down and put my
Cutesy
hands
tootsie.
on her
Oh my
shirt,
God, you
man.
sick son of a
Okay,
bitch. She's only like 12 years old.
I don't
know.
But she looks older.
Oh, you.
No, girls in college. She legal. She says, if you could have any actor narrate your life story, who would you choose? Personally, I would have Morgan Freeman narrate for me because my life is boring, but he can make anything sound good. He is one bad motherfucker. Who would you have narrate your story?
Fucking, that's easy. Fucking
Pee Wee Herman. I know.
There it goes. What? And then co-host came up and he said,
Is there something you can share with the rest of us, co-host?
he's listening to reason.
I'm Marvin the Martian. I think I just did Marvin the Martian.
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh man, I don't know because see, we'd be silly. It's like I mean, I don't know who would I have seriously narrate my story. I'd have me narrate my story. Shit, from Beyond the Grave. I'd be like that movie Tupac.
Trying to think. I think I would have RuPaul.
Resurrection.
I think I would have RuPaul narrate your life story, Corey. I think that'd be awesome.
I think I'd
work,
work,
Corey. Do your thing.
Corey, you
Make
better
love
tell
to the
your
podcast. Corey, you better work.
RuPaul might not be bad.
A little boy was born in Waco, Texas. It was a cold day.
He's a young brother.
You know who I think I would have narrate my story? Who? I think I would have that guy Clarence Williams III. You know, he was.
I don't know.
He was the one. He looks crazy. He was the one at the end of.
He was in Tales from
the Hood.
Yes.
The shit. You're looking for the shit. And then he was in. He was in
Half Baked.
That's what I'm trying to think of. He's like,
boys.
I'm Samson. Do you have my shit?
Yes. Killer Bee.
And he was Prince's father. Mm-hmm. He went in Purple Rain.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. You're right. That's a crazy looking motherfucker.
Corey Coleman. Spill.com.
I'll kill you and your little Mexican friend. I'm Cuban B. Yes, Cuban B.
Yes, Cuban. I'll kill you and your little robot friend.
Hello, boys.
It was a cold day in Waco, Texas.
Yes, that guy rules.
Corey Coleman was born to the world. I think that guy, yeah.
But he needs to, his face needs to be on camera the whole time, though. I don't want to see him narrate. I want to see his faces in his eyes.
Oh, because he had those eyes.
I want to see his eyes fucking light up.
And then there was the real deal. Yeah. And then from that. Yeah, and you can see his eyes, because his eyes are always big. He's got that crazy afro.
I love that fucking afro.
That's a brother that will not comb his hair.
He looks like the very first black mad scientist. That's what he I love it.
Oh, speaking of black mad scientists. Now, we talked about this movie before. See if you can find a clip of it online. It's from a movie called In Your Face, a.k.a. A-Bar, the first black Superman.
Right, that's right.
You remember that? And in that movie,
the guy who had that fucking lab in his basement.
There's a black mad scientist in there. He has an afro complete with a gray-white streak in it. But for some reason, he has a really fake British accent. Because he tells, like they had that one scene where he, turns A-Bar invincible, and he takes it down to his lab. He's like, A-Bar, what if I told you I could make you invincible?
I don't know if I like that.
I'd have him. What do you mean invincible?
What you talking about? What's that?
Hey Doc, what you mean?
Invisible.
You mean like I can't be seen?
I'm invisible enough as it is. I'm black.
Yeah, exactly. We're in a dark room.
It's 1972.
If I don't smile, I'm invisible. So I think he'd be cool to narrate my story.
I guess so. Yes, Corey Coleman.
And then he decided to do a website where cartoon characters reviewed movies, complete with one robot.
No robot. Who was the 3000 for some reason?
And he said, co-host, what if I could make you a critic?
How about you fucking get me laid every once in a while? How about that?
Oh man.
Boy.
All right. Go to our next question.
Next question.
Next question.
Co-host, what if we move on to our next question?
I fucking love that guy.
Movie man.
I want to watch that fucking movie again. Tales from the Hood. God, I need to find.
see.
That's gonna be the next fucking Friday night clip fix.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, if you can find that, you should find that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for the shit part. Oh yes.
Right. Oh, that your? What is that? Is that you ringing like that?
No, nope. Probably you. It's probably your animators.
Let's see.
I can't draw this penis big enough. I need your help.
Oh, you want me to pose again?
Your animation skills are required.
In hell.
In hell.
Oh, shit,
Yes.
why didn't I think of this? Samuel Jackson narrating your story.
What? But somebody already didn't she?
No, Morgan Freeman.
Oh, sorry.
Man,
I
you
get
get
them
them
all.
all
I get them
mixed
all
up.
confused there.
Just-
They all sound alike to me. I guess.
No,
are you okay? Yeah, I guess.
You know I'm gonna do it.
I know you. I know. I'm like. I just looked at you. You looked a little like you're about to.
I was about to launch.
You
I was
just
like,
stopped. You're like, no, that's too easy.
Yeah, no, it's like I shouldn't do
That's
it. But
easy
you know,
comedy, Corey.
I know.
You're
It's-
being lazy. Don't pull Rob Zombie on me.
I'm not pulling the easy one, but that would be cool. Samuel Jackson. You know what? I just let people imagine that. I'll be about the thing like I'm complaining about.
Yeah.
I would not lay it out too much. People, use your imagination.
Yes.
And imagine Samuel Jackson narrating my story.
Record yourself and then send it to Corey.
His name's Corey Goldman. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
all right. This comes from Phil. Phil says, can you name any movies that came in really that you came in really wanting
I
to
didn't come in
bash
no
the shit
movies.
out
That's
of? Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, let me start off. Can you name any movies that you came in really wanting to bash the shit out of it, but ended up liking it when it was over? Mine are Dragon Ball Evolution and High School Musical 3. How the fuck can you admit that to anybody? I wouldn't say that to many people.
I know. 17 again? Can we
17 again, yeah, we liked.
I was
yeah.
hoping that would be complete dog shit, and I was like, oh, that kid can act.
Yeah. No, 17 again I thought was really funny. And then there was I remember Freaky Friday going in thinking, oh man, it's a remake. It's got Lindsay Lohan in it. It looks like a Disney movie. I'm not gonna like this, and ended up really liking it.
Really?
Yeah. And we just recently saw a movie that we walked in saying, complete, man, this is bullshit. Can't wait to get this over with. And walked out really enthusiastic about it. I can't say what it is right now, but
Is it getting ready to come out though?
it's soon. It's coming out soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll actually I have an honest answer. Crank. The first Crank, I was not really looking forward to see. I was kind of just like, well, I'll just fucking check this out, see what's. I was not enthusiastic about it. Had no idea what it was about. Didn't really hear from anybody what it was about or how good it was, and I just said fuck it. And after I got done watching it, I was a fucking believer. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? So that was a great moment.
There's a lot of movies that I've seen. Going to see that Miley Cyrus movie, I was like, no, not
fucking pussy.
Not the recent one, the concert movie. I went in there thinking like, okay, this is gonna be.
I better
really,
see some ass and titties.
This is gonna be really shitty. Yeah, I better. She ain't naked. No, but
better not only be pulling off her wig, but also her fucking her dress and her socks.
I walked into that thinking, okay, of course I'm in the Miley Cyrus concert movie. While I didn't love it, I was like, this ain't so bad. If I had a daughter, I'd really be having a good time with her. So. Yeah. Oh, you know what movie? Okay, I'll tell you. Leon and I saw this a while back.
Yeah.
It was the first VeggieTales movie. we walked into that saying we cannot believe we are sitting in the fucking VeggieTales movie, and we walked out. We were like,
and you're giving that guy shit about fucking High School Musical 3 and whatever.
Actually, I kind of liked High School Musical 3 too, so I'm giving him shit about it. But I mean, see the deal with those movies is now. I got a disclaimer here.
Explain to me VeggieTales.
I have to go see these
for
movies.
An hour.
This dude went to see these on his own. But see, I had to go, and you walk out.
I understand now.
So you go in thinking
you're
like,
absolutely right. No, you.
Hey, you were there with the.
I
you were there.
you
were there at 17 again with me. So
no.
Obsessed, Medea, all those shitty movies.
I know.
You know how it is.
I know.
Yeah, you don't give me shit. But yeah, there's a lot of movies because see, we got to go see a lot of things we normally would not see. So you go in thinking like, shit,
what we
I don't
do.
wanna see this. Yeah, and then you walk out thinking, well, since I had to be there, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Good question.
I agree to agree.
Okay. Oh man, we gotta read this. Gotta read it. Please, dear God, read this fucking question on LTD section. Fuck your thoughts. The fuck your thoughts section.
It's a section now,
yeah. Okay, it says enough of that shit. Indeed. If you could rewrite any film, what would it be and why? Also, could you do an interview with me for my website? Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to read. Yeah, okay, yes, I will. All right, let me know what your website is. I'll do it. It would be nice. Thanks.
I don't do interviews.
This comes from Householder, and Householder, yes. Well, the one that recently comes to mind, I don't want to keep harping on it, but I just said it, and we kind of
Star Wars.
We kind of
in the prequels.
Man, yes,
I would fucking kill to rewrite that.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know I can. I know you could do a fucking great job. Shit, I know I can do a great job.
Fucking that Goatsy can do a better job.
He's writing right now.
Yeah,
what a great idea.
See, people, let me tell you what, and you tell me what you think about this. When I think about Star Wars, this is what I thought about it. This is what the whole time I knew that there was a prequel coming, and they told me that they were going to show a young Anakin Skywalker when he was a kid, and details of the story kind of leaked out. I had the movie. This is the movie I had kind of in my head. They said he was a slave and all this kind of stuff. So I'm thinking like, okay, the reason why Anakin Skywalker grew up to be Darth Vader is because he was a slave. He was abused by his master. And his master made him do things like go out and pod race and stuff like that because this kid was some sort of prodigy, some sort of genius, some sort of savant, as you say, some dark savant. But the reason why he was, being abused and seeing his mother abused and being taken away from his mother by these Jedis and going back and seeing her die later made him an angry kid. And so now take out all this midichlorian shit.
Yeah.
Just say the Jedi show up and they say this kid knows how to maneuver well. He's doing these pod races that his master's making him race in to win money off of. He's good with mechanics, and he sees a kid fighting. He's like, he's a great fighter. If we could take this kid, train him, he could be a great Jedi. And everybody's saying this kid is angry. He's angry about his position in life. He's angry about his mom. This can lead to no good because whatever power he has could turn out to be too great for an angry person like this.
Right.
We didn't need him to be going around the movie, yippee, yay. And then from that point on, I mean, that's a great starting point if you ask me.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I would.
What would you do?
What I would do is I blow up the entire universe and then start. No, I would actually start. Okay, just to give people an idea so they can follow along. I would start the film right at the end of the last 20 minutes of episode 2. I'd start the film from there, from that get-go with the first the precursor to the war, and then follow that with the cartoons, the Clone War cartoons. I'd make those live action, make those a good part of the second film, along with the first, and lead into the part 3. But I would cut down a good majority of the action, get more story as far as Anakin, where you see him as a fucking badass. But you don't constantly need to be reminded. You notice that he has a goal. He has his ideals. He still has his ideas of how the universe should be run. But he knows very well that his ideas aren't very liked by the Jedi. But still, he has that's the one thing that singles him out. And somehow have the Sith trick him into believing that the Jedi something to do with Padme, to where the Sith trick him into thinking that that the Jedi will not allow the marriage and fucking somehow the Sith end up killing his wife, but they pin it on the Jedis, and he just fucking loses his shit and goes crazy. And but I mean, I want to see fucking Anakin Skywalker go after the council, the head council throughout the movie, but do it very have a motive, a goal. And as far as just seeing him go through his missions and doing that, I don't know. I mean, I can go on all fucking night with this.
Yeah,
but,
no.
It's just make the whole Order 66. That could have turned into a whole new. That could have been one single movie.
You know what? That should have been.
That should have
been the name of the movie, not Phantom. It should have been
Order 66.
Yeah, Order 66.
Yeah, that part, that whole scene, that could have made for an entire great last film right there.
Yeah. And let me ask you something. Don't you think? To me, I don't know if you think this, but I always thought Anakin Skywalker should have been a big dude. should have been bigger.
Yeah, taller, more just like
more ominous, a more threatening looking guy,
more
ominous
looking guy, and someone who's kind of like quiet in his ways, not so much, not bitching, but almost like a Clint Eastwood type of character, to where he doesn't need to say much. His problem is that sometimes he can go a little too far, where you notice that, but it's not
exactly.
It's not in your face, and he doesn't end up killing fucking children or sand people or anything like that. I do like the idea of seeing his mother getting killed. Or at least trying to save his mother at some point, but
I do like the idea of him having to wipe out a bunch of younger trainees and whatnot, like anybody.
But I'm thinking more like Jedi, like teenage Jedis, not so much like children. That really didn't do anything. For me.
What it was almost like they went to the extreme, saying you guys want really dark. Okay, we'll insinuate that he's killing children. You don't even get to see it.
Yeah, that doesn't make you fucking look like a tough guy.
Fuck it. I remember all these critics saying you want dark. This is dark. Like no, it's not. Get the fuck out of here.
It's lazy writing. It's fucking stupid.
By the way, I will say this, and I look at this as totally not even connected to the Star Wars universe or anything. Like, I like Clone Wars. Clone Wars is actually a pretty cool show.
Oh, you're talking about the new one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've only seen like a few episodes. I can't really make a judgment call, but I'm in love with the animated Clone Wars, where I was like, that animated series by the guy
Darren
Krasinski.
Yeah, something. I want to say Darren Aronofsky, but it's not that. It's
Krasinski. Yeah. I think that's his name.
Yeah, he's a Polish animator or something like that.
He did Samurai Jack. I thought that was probably, out of everything that's coming out, when the prequels came out, that was the only Star Wars thing that reminded me of Star Wars again, of the reason why I like Star Wars. Like in those short animated cartoons, they had practically no dialogue, but the thing is, it was very visual. And it told the story with visuals. Yeah, and it got to the point, and that's what I loved about it. It was able to tell a fucking story without throwing a lot of goofy dialogue at you. And you got you understood what was going on.
You're exactly right. And that is the best thing to come out of Star Wars and Star Wars, hands down. I'm just saying, I've caught Clone Wars on TV a few times, and they're not bad, man.
You know what? I've always said, the perfect example of being subtle with somebody turning into the dark side was with X-Men 2. Since we were talking about X-Men, the character Pyro.
Yeah,
I thought they did a far greater job in showing a kid who was kind of like, he didn't know exactly. He's kind of confused about, he didn't understand how, somebody like him needs to be hiding, why he can't show off his powers. And I liked how somebody noticed that about him and told him, hey, you know what, you're about as great as a god, and don't let anybody ever tell you different. I thought they did more with that small scene in X-Men 2 than they ever did with the whole Star Wars fucking prequels.
I agree with you on that.
So
I mean, we could talk. Yeah, like
but
we
anyway,
talk about this all night, and it's just making me frustrated.
I was praying to God you'd stop me during my whole fucking rant.
Give you a chance to talk, man. Yeah, no, you let me tell.
I was like, you know what? Maybe the prequels should just be left alone, because I was like, wait, this is already starting to sound stupid.
Well. Hey, look, let's go on to our next email here, which is from Rubik's Cuban.
Oh.
Got a good question here. He says,
I almost figured out that motherfucker the other day.
I don't
too. The
Rubik's Cube. You did.
I almost fucking.
Still working with
code.
this.
There's a fucking code. I almost got it.
The code of God. Okay, maybe this is a kind of a silly question, but we've been talking about silly questions all the time. Do you guys think that Punch Out would make a good video game movie?
Of course.
Sure, it may need deeper story, but that would be pretty cool. It would be like Rocky, but with weirder opponents in all kinds of nations. Maybe use Al Pacino for Lil Mac. Hey, look. Hey, come on.
Yes.
You're not going to knock me out.
Directed by Rob Zombie. Awesome.
Let's fight. Directed by Rob Zombie. No, listen. And I don't want to get into a Pokemon. See, this is the kind of question where Carla and I would go into like an argument over it. People thought I was...
Let's not revisit that.
Pokemon. I was like, I wanted that as a gag question. It kind of like, like, what would be funny if somebody...
Hey, he has his thing, and that's cool.
No, hey, man, I know. People like the discussion.
People. Oh, yeah, a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I know Pokemon's beloved.
I am
all.
not. So
neither am I.
I'm very proud to admit that.
Yeah, and that's why I thought when people say you having a passionate discussion, like I don't give a fuck about Pokemon. Man. But right here with look, you know something? I'm one of those people who says a movie that seems ridiculous, you could probably do it, but you have to create a world that is true to the weirdness that it is. the extremes that it is.
You'd obviously have to make it up. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it wasn't really present in the game. That
see, because the moment you say, "Can you make a Punch-Out movie?" You're thinking nobody can make a Punch-Out movie because you're thinking this wouldn't be realistic. So you don't make it realistic. This guy's right. You kind of make it something like Dick Tracy or.
Oh yeah, it's funny. That's exactly what I was thinking. Dick Tracy. Yeah,
it could be a fun movie where it's you could have some really cool
what? They
fights,
already did
man.
it. They already did it. Fucking Popeye. The boxing scenes in Popeye. I mean, how goofy that shit was.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. Today, you could have, like, CG characters. You could have people with crazy faces. You could have really cool fights, like CG-enhanced fights, as long as you don't – but even then, you got to keep in mind, it's goofy, but I have to, create kind of something, a cool story.
A story.
Yeah. You can't just throw it up there. So – And I'm the guy that people says you're crazy for saying this, but it is my mantra. Writing is nothing's impossible with writing.
No, not at all. You kidding me?
So if you figure out your tone, your atmosphere, your environment, and the physics of that world, what kind of realm it is, you can do it. Look
at Blade. That was a goofy ass fucking comic, and they made it into a fucking kick ass fucking film. Oh, well, at least for the first two. But I didn't care too much for the WB fucking part 3 of it.
So you can make anything. I mean, you just have to it can't be transparent that you just made it just because it was based on a property and you want to make money. You have to because if it shows that somebody cares about it. Like with Iron Man.
Some passion.
Exactly. Somebody has a passion for filmmaking. That's a good story.
Passion.
Okay, let's see. We have. Let's see. Press the wrong thing. Let me see if this is a proper question.
All right. Proper
as MC. What you saying, Hammer?
You guys are going about MC Hammer and Hammer Pants and hoping to bring that back.
Let's see.
I'm waiting to see.
Okay. Somebody. Speaking of which, somebody said. I thought this was a question, but no, it's not. Somebody actually is commenting on what we were just talking about. They said there is a live action Pokemon going on. It's called cockfighting. You let your chickens go and let them fight. That's pretty good, man.
I'd be down to see that.
All right. We got Pat Ghostal.
Oh, sounds important.
About to go postal.
Sounds like
going
a
to the
businessman.
movies. Actually, it's a pretty good question. I just wanted to get your and co-host thoughts on going to see a movie by yourself. Personally, I've never done it before, but I've been tempted to do so many times. He says it took him a week before he could find any friends who would go see Watchmen with him. So have you ever gone to a movie alone? And what do you think of people that do it? People that do it are fucking lonely, weird, stupid people, man. No, because I do
losers.
Man, look, I go to movies.
Yeah, they're gonna commit a crime someday. I know it.
Exactly, you know it's them. Look out for that guy that's
no
in the
better
theater
than
alone.
The blacks. No,
the blacks. Who goes to the movie by themselves? The blacks. Who goes with them? The blacks.
They'll have robots with them too.
No, man, there's nothing wrong with going to a movie by yourself.
I don't get that. Yeah, apparently I get that from a lot of girls when I'm like, I went to go see a movie, but I'm like, what? I'm sorry, I can do that. I'm a robot.
There is so much.
Do whatever I want.
Yeah, people. I think there is so much emphasis on especially with social media today.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so much emphasis on being social with anything. I mean, what do you do when you go to a movie? Yeah, you have fun talking about it when you leave, but when you're there, you shut the fuck up. You don't talk to each other.
I hope you shut the fuck up.
I don't want to bring a friend that's talking to the movie. But no, I mean, I understand. You afterwards you talk about it, you're excited, you might go get something to eat. But I'll
get some pie and coffee.
Listen, I don't mean to make this sound like a bragging thing, but I'm confident enough to go do anything by myself.
Goddamn right. Me too.
Yes, I go eat by myself all the time. I travel by myself all the time.
Yep.
I'm the type of person, I think it kind of depends.
You're not codependent.
If you have some codependency, or if you are really that insecure that you think people are going to be looking at you and thinking you're lonely,
fuck them.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. I never go thinking, what does the public think about me? I'm out to have for my own enjoyment.
The public's looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? What do I owe you money or something?
Shoot lasers at them.
Bitch. Huh? Get the fuck out of my face already. Give me my fucking popcorn.
And this is why you don't go to movies by yourself, because you get aggressive. What the fuck you looking at? I can't go to a movie by myself. Fuck you.
Pull a Robert De Niro and start laughing.
By yourself.
Watching Problem Child.
Nah, man. I tell you, sometimes
I have no problem.
I'm the type of person, I do not like to wait on people all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I've gone to Disney World by myself. I've gone traveling by myself.
No, okay, don't say that.
Oh man, I went to Disney World by myself because I was in Florida. I wanted to go. I want to go see. I really want to go see the animation part of which was MGM Studios.
Oh, okay.
I really want to see that. Okay. And my parents bought me a ticket, and I didn't have any choice. I was like, my mom was like, "Hey, we feel like this would be a good experience."
Wait, how old were you?
Fuck, man, I was probably like around 21.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
I thought you were going to tell it yesterday. Oh,
yeah, last week. No, my mom and dad, they especially my mom, they knew I had like this real passion to do some kind of artwork or something. So my mom for the cartoons. So my mom said, you know something, we know they're in Disney. They got they got a section where you can actually see animators working and whatnot. So we for spring break, we're gonna go ahead and send you to Disney World. And I was like,
that's cool,
by myself. And they're like, yeah. I was like, hey, that's fucking cool with me, man.
They're hoping you fucking get lost.
Yeah, never come back. Maybe somebody kill his ass.
It's bad enough they got to deal with your brother.
Yeah, and I got to deal with you dumbass.
Oh, that's hilarious. I don't. There's nothing fucking wrong with going to see a movie, but I do it a lot. Sometimes I really enjoy.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. About to cut out. Continue, people. Hold on. Oh shit. Back. Okay, so you saying you don't mind doing stuff alone?
Oh yeah, being alone is cool.
Yeah, and there you go. Stay in school, being alone is cool.
You know what? I tell you what, there are some movies that I find are actually better when you're by yourself watching.
Like
them.
what?
Perfect example. I saw Lost in Translation by myself, and for me, that was like a friend had recommended that movie to me, and she was like, I'll tell you what, whatever you do, go see that movie by yourself. You'll appreciate it.
I'll watch it at home.
As long as you're by yourself. But seeing it in the theater, but see it by yourself. And I was like, all right, fuck it. And I did, and she was right.
Now, why is that the case?
Just because there's something about it definitely had something to do about the idea of the film, as far as just being alone and going to a part of the world that you're just completely alienated by, and running into somebody that you find something there for a bit, but it only lasts for like a couple of days. Just somebody you meet that you really connect with. You hang with, you connect, but eventually your paths are gonna have to drift away, and it sucks because you feel like there's some part of you that knows that you should at least be together, or you share something. And it sucks because you're not going to be able to share that special thing you guys had for a little while, and you drift off. And for some reason, watching that movie by myself, it really hit home watching it. And it was something where I left, it made me think about the movie and just think about the whole idea, and it made me think about situations where that's happened to me. And it just, and there was nobody there to if somebody was there to distract me from that, or to, I don't think it would have been the same experience. But there's a lot of movies like that. Irreversible was a film I saw by myself.
Oh, man, yeah.
And walking out of that movie, I was like, it really did disturb me. But it really made me think, to where I really didn't have somebody, driving their ideas of what they thought of the movie. So it really made me focus on what I thought about the film and how I view things. And, you can't help but think about people and, how they are. And, even though it is a film, but, a lot of the subject matter, it does happen in real life, and it's kind of fucked up. Mm-hmm. Especially the rape scene. I mean, it just makes you think about the world you're living in.
You don't want to be there watching that with somebody.
You don't. Yeah, but you don't ever want to be in that situation. You don't ever want to know somebody in a situation like that.
Yeah,
and it really, something like that. It really makes you think. And
I've been in some really bad movies where I wish no one else was in the theater, because a collective groan or a collective uncomfortableness about watching something so bad is. That sometimes can just,
when you drag somebody to go see something.
Or you drag somebody, or if you're just in the theater and everybody is just feeling the same way you do.
I did that with somebody. It was some fucking movie where I thought it'd be kind of retarded funny, like something so bad it'd be funny. And I dragged a friend to go see it, and halfway through I'm like, oh fuck, what have I done? So I said, let's fucking run the fuck out of here and go watch the last the Pearl Harbor was out. And I was like, you know what? I think Pearl Harbor's about to end. I know that I heard the only thing worth the shit was the ending. So I was like, let's go sneak in that fucker, and we did. So. But I had to apologize. Like, I'm sorry. I actually gave him his money back.
There you go.
I felt bad.
Here's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I never do that. Yeah.
Okay, I have some emails on my page. Some girl. Mm-hmm. From Chile, I think, doesn't know what it's in the emails.
Chile.
I just happened to catch it. Chile.
There you go.
Chilean. It's from Sam Devil, and she says, I've heard that some studio is thinking about remaking an old Brian De Palma film, The Phantom of the Paradise. So my question is, what do you think about remaking old musicals? Could this be a new fashion? Honestly, I don't know. I have no real deep thought on that because
I've never seen that movie. I've seen clips of it. It looks fucking weird as hell. Actually, I would like to try to find that and watch it because I remember it just being like kind of like I didn't know if it was
like a disco version or something.
Yeah, it was a guy with a fucking kind of like weird like helmet. And his lips were black, and he had this weird like voice going on. Very strange. I didn't know if it was like on the heels of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If they were trying to do something like that.
It's a modernized version of Phantom of the Opera. So.
Yeah, but it's been kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show. So they put weird elements of it.
Yeah. So I guess I said 70s disco version, but I guess it's sort of like that 80s. That 80s, what do you call it, new wave punk thing going on with that? I don't know, but
that's like early. I think that was like early 80s.
Yeah, early 80s. Yeah. So, I mean, look, if you look at it in itself, that movie is a remake of a musical,
right?
So, I mean, I don't know. I really haven't thought about it. So my only answer for this could be what I always say. It kind of sounds like a cop out, but I couldn't tell you if it's going to be a new trend. I mean. There are certain things that happen where when one thing is successful, then you got other people trying to do the same thing. Right. So there's always that possibility. But
I was curious if that movie was it Repo Man, the Genetic Opera?
Oh, Repo, the Genetic Opera.
Repo, oh, okay, Repo, the Genetic Opera. I was curious if that came out and it did well, if it was going to start a new trend of
musicals.
Like, musicals like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, trying to tap that vein. But
it actually didn't do well, and it didn't. It got slammed critically.
I don't think it's even got any kind of cult status.
I didn't think it was that good, but I read a lot of reviews where people just seemed to want to hate it because Paris Hilton was in it.
Right.
So it wasn't,
really?
Man, it really wasn't terrible. I mean, I got to give the movie at least trying to have some sort of creative vision.
Right.
It's just.
I mean, I was interested in seeing it just to see what they would do. I'm not a fan of musicals at all. Honestly, the last musical I really loved was. Yeah, it was Sweeney Todd, but that's
Well, look, I don't know. I mean, it's just like I say. Whatever, if they do it and it's good, I'll say, hey, it's good, and maybe they'll do more because everybody wants to cash in. You can never know. All I can say is I don't have no real thought on it, so I got to give it a chance. I know they're redoing Little Shop of Horrors, which was originally not a musical.
Which has already been remade.
Yeah, it was, but it started out.
It wasn't a musical.
It wasn't a musical before. Then Frank Oz did it as a musical. So I don't know if they will do it as a musical in this remake. But
that was a fun movie. I actually liked that.
Well, Little Shop of Horrors. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies, man. Yeah, I thought that was a really inspired movie, man. To take that and make it a musical.
Oh yeah.
And Audrey too was a cool special effect.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, I love Little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me, Seymour.
Man, I remember when that was a big catchphrase. That was
I always hated that fucking song though.
Oh yeah,
it was fun, but it was also annoying.
I know, I loved all of it, man. I loved all of it. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah. But they had I remember being in a Denny's one night, and there was a dude. He was drunk and he was talking crazy to us, and he was like. Man, where the waiter at? Where the waitress at? I'm hungry, man. Feed me, Seymour.
Awesome.
That dude was funny, man, because he kind of annoyed us when he said that. Like, you all right, man? Laughing. Shut the fuck up. Let me eat my pancakes in peace. All right, well, let's see. Since we said his email show, we'll do 2 more and then we're done.
All right.
Call it a night. Yeah, call it a night. And what a night. Oh, what a night.
Next.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know it shouldn't have been silent for that long. What happened was I heard my email ding, and I was like, start thinking, and then I was like, I'm sorry. It just threw me off.
You start thinking, and the gears start to smoke.
All right. Oh, speaking of Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yes.
I don't think he has a question, though, so never mind. All right.
There's no place like London.
Okay, here's I think now. Tell me if this person is saying I'm an asshole. It says Corey es it's in Spanish. Corey es un puto.
Yeah,
Corey is an asshole. You motherfucker. All right, let's see. Black Wonder. Answer this.
Pussy asshole.
Please. Answer this. Please question for... Okay, let me see. So, that's what he says. So, have you ever been in a situation...
No!
...that in which your life may. Okay, I don't know where this person's from. This is the way the question reads.
Okay.
It's not me. It's like,
right.
have you ever been in a situation that in which your life made danger? That's the way it reads.
Sounds like an Eskimo. All right. All right.
You don't need to read this, but you're going to. Are you going to Comic-Con this year? We are trying. I think we're going to be in there in one form or
We
another.
are trying.
We seriously are trying. I know we will be there
needs
in one
to be
form.
there, but we are trying. We are trying.
We wanted to
try.
get a table there. People ask us, "Do you want to get a table?" But we couldn't get one because of the sale.
Yeah.
Real quick. Yes, my life has been in danger a couple of times, like serious danger. But the one I remember the most, I was. There was a guy who almost ran me off the road. When I say around the road, that's a little extreme, but he almost ran into me. And I saw it was an old guy that got pissed off. I was with my sister's babysitter at the time, trying to impress her, and the guy pulled over and challenged me. I got the car, approached his car, and he pointed a rifle at me. And I ran my ass back to my car, and really, I was thinking the whole time,
You're dead. You're
I'm
gone.
dead. Yeah, I thought my back is gonna be sprayed with buckshots.
Yeah, you're gone.
And I, you know what? It's a weird thing because at the time I was thinking, yes, please shoot me, but don't hurt my don't hurt my nephew or anybody. So I was like,
that's why you never ever get out of a fucking car with a guy who's waiting for you to get out of the car, because more than likely he's out of that car for a reason, not because he thinks he's a badass, only because he more than likely has a weapon. So
I didn't, and the guy in the car did. That's why you never get out the car yourself and approach somebody, because you know they always say you never know who has a gun.
Right.
This fucker had a gun,
Right.
what even made it scarier was I drove off, and I was driving, man, and every corner I turned, that car was there. It was it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
And there was even one point where we thought we got away, and I was hugging my sister's babysitter, and I was like, hey, "Look, it's all right," because she was hysterical. She was crying. I was like, "It's okay. We're done. It was like a horror movie. I was like, "What's up? We're done. We got away. It's okay." And then around the corner, we heard, and she looked back. She was like, "He's coming again!" and I took off. Swear to God, we got lucky. We went down and I forgot the name of the street in Waco. It was like Valley Mills or something. But we were driving, and we passed this cop car. Yeah, and she was like, "Stop there, police!" And they were already about to put like some vagrant, some homeless guy in the car, and they like, what's happening? And I was trying to tell them, I was like, that guy, he has a gun, but she was screaming, he got a gun! He put a gun on, he got a gun! And they threw that homeless guy in the back seat, and they took off driving after that guy.
Yeah, no shit.
The way, now, in police movies, you always see them taking you to a lineup, and you have to point out the person that you think is the suspect.
Right.
I had to go back to Waco. Because I was living in Austin at the time, and I had to go back to Waco to actually identify this guy. And the way they do it is they don't pull the lineup in front of you; they pull out pictures. I guess they take the guy's mug shots, and they said, which one of these guys did it? And I saw immediately one guy with those crazy eyes looking at me, like with that when he had that gun on me.
When he took that picture, he's like, "Don't you even fucking think about it."
Yeah, and that dude, he looked like he was an old dude, looked like a mountain man. He had long hair. He looked like an old Charles Manson. I said that's him right there. Yeah. And they said that's exactly who we thought it was. We've had trouble with this guy.
When that guy took that picture, he looked at that camera like, "I'm gonna fucking get you."
Yeah,
they may have me now, but I'm gonna get you.
Take this. Yeah, he's like, I know he's gonna see this.
Yeah. Roman Baroni, don't forget the fucking face, kid.
Now, my last thing that I said to that cop was, I said,
make sure he never fucking gets out.
Life, motherfucker. I said, take that motherfucker's gun away from me. I'll kick his ass. No, I was scared, man. But I said, my last words to that cop was, I said, so he never shot, but he had that gun the whole time, that rifle. Do you think it was loaded? Yeah. And he said, knowing him, it probably was. And I just had to look at my face like,
oh, shit, yeah. That's just whispered in your ear. It could have been you.
It was almost your time.
It was almost your time. You escaped this time.
It was Clarence William III. You almost had the shit.
Yes. No, that's wild. Well,
danger for you, you know.
Yeah, it's hilarious that scenario. I had the same thing happen, but
oh shit!
It was a guy on a motorcycle, and he got out, and I was floating around in circles trying to get away from him, and he stopped traffic. This was on 290 in front of that place, the Pizza Garden. This guy was on a motorcycle. He parked his motorcycle right in the middle where traffic was coming in both lanes, and he stopped traffic. He got off his bike. I was gonna fucking just float my ass and run him over, and he grabbed into his jacket and pulled out, and it was now as soon as he reached into his jacket to grab something, I fucking hauled ass and fucking barely. I almost clipped his fucking bike. I wanted to. I actually wanted to run him over because I thought he was pulling out a gun. I was like, fuck it. I don't know what to do. I panicked. And I was like, okay, I'm probably going to have to fucking kill this guy for all I know. But I just I swerved. I barely missed his bike. And, apparently I called the cops. They came, they interviewed me. And they told me that they were looking for the guy that I described. They'd been looking for him around the same area because he was harassing other people. So,
really?
Yeah. He was a guy, he was wearing a fucking...
shit.
He was wearing an army jacket. He was on a motorcycle. It was more like a dirt bike. And he had, a red helmet. But no, I've had... and when I was a young 8-bit motherfucker... I had somebody pull out a gun on me, twice. So, I was in a car with friends... So-called friends, some dipshit who was in the back seat of the car pulled a gun behind my head. I didn't know about it until my friend turned around, looked, and screamed at him. And he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And
I don't think you want to yell at somebody who has a gun to the back of a friend's head. Hey, what are you doing?
I turned around and I see this kid holding a fucking gun, and my friend was like, "Don't fucking ever point that gun the fucking back of his head, you fucking shithead!" And we were in traffic too.
Oh shit!
And I turned around and I fucking looked at the guy. He had a gun. He was like, "Man, it was not even loaded." And I looked at him and I just fucking looked at him like I wanted to hurt him. I wanted to hurt him bad. And I was like, after that, I told my friend, I was like, "Hey, we've known each other for a long time, but you fucking hanging out with these goofballs. I ain't got time.
I can't hang out.
I got things to do. I got comic books and fucking porno to watch. I like to be around to do it. So I quit hanging out with those idiots. So
yeah, man.
Makes you think everyone has a story.
I don't know. I was about to say, makes you think how many people actually have been in danger and just downplay it and don't realize it. Until it's asked how much danger you've been in before. This is a question related to something that you've been in some dangerous shit. Man. What the fuck you hanging out with? I have a question here that kind of relates to what we were talking about earlier. Mm-hmm. This is from Julian Delafiki. And Delafiki says, "What's up, guys? I know you two are big fans of the Resident Evil video games. Love them. I mean, there's some bad ones in there, but for the majority of them, I love them. And since the first Resident Evil movie was, as we just said, I wanted to ask you what you think would make a great Resident Evil movie." Look, you want to know what would make a great Resident Evil movie? First of all, the first movie could have made a good movie if they, like I said, had kept that creepy atmosphere. Right. But you know what? That's typical haunted house stuff.
Yeah. The Resident Evil's already been done, and it's called Wreck.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's pretty much already been done.
But you know something? Resident Evil 4 would make a pretty cool movie.
Yeah.
Now, change some things around. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the game, and you don't have to know about video games or anything to know what we're talking about here. In the first game, in Resident Evil 4, you play a character who is sent to rescue the president's daughter, and you're sent to a Spanish-speaking country. You can only think it's like a part of, it's like Spain or I don't know, village in Spain. So you're there, and in this remote village, everybody seems pretty cool. So you go in to ask questions if anybody has seen any foul play around here that might indicate that the president's daughter is being kept here. Mm-hmm. You and the villagers just start losing their fucking minds and just start coming after you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
You take that small part of Jim Cotta where they're in the
town of the crazies.
Crazy. That would make a fucking great film, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then that alone already would make a cool movie. Now I
guarantee you somebody saw that, and I guarantee you somebody saw it. Somebody remembers that clip from fucking Jim Cotta, and like, you know what?
Yeah.
Here's the next Resident Evil game.
Oh yeah, no, because it's crazy, man. I mean, because the movies have been based on zombies. Like, it's pretty much that's what I'm saying. We have zombie movies.
Right.
George Romero was even going to attempt to do the first Resident Evil movie.
I have the script.
Yeah, I read that script.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little too much trying to fit the whole game in there.
He was trying to stay faithful. I can't blame him.
And hey, look, it's better than what they did with the movie they actually made.
Yeah.
But I think things you should change around is like. It shouldn't be the president's daughter. I mean, that's just too crazy. It should be like some corporate mogul or somebody who's rich enough to hire a private person to go over there and retrieve their daughter from terrorists.
Or why even have anybody like in danger? Just have them go investigate some crazy people in the town. I mean, fuck. Try to figure out what's wrong. Maybe the corporation did something and they want them to go inspect, see what's going on. And like kind of like an X-Files deal, and then all hell breaks loose. So,
yeah, and then and from that point on, and then you bring in like this real crazy science fiction element to it. And
your goal is to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because of the science fiction element of it, you think it's stupid at first, but there's shit that happens in the middle of that game. Where you're like, because at first you're just fighting these villagers, you think they're just sick, you know, they're just crazy. Apparently, these people have been affected by chemicals, but then their heads start exploding and tentacles start coming out the top. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? And they actually have a good explanation for it. So, I think that would make a pretty cool movie. You'd have to change some things around.
Oh yeah, obviously. So.
But yeah, what about you?
Shit. What was the question again? What would make a cool Resident Evil movie? How would you make it? Basically, I think they've already done it with Rec, and as far as creating the atmosphere of like a haunted house type film, and that'd be tough. It'd be a tough one. I mean, I would like to see a film pretty much resembling somewhat of the game, but at least fleshing out the characters a bit, having somebody with an actual visual style that they can lend. As far as creating a more dramatic world to be presented, because there are a lot of great ideas they can run with. That doesn't mean they need to run with all of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a story there and it works. I mean, it works because the game's so fucking popular, and if they just tweak that up, so I mean, it can happen. But it's hard. I can't think of a director that can really pull it off besides going, well. Get some guys who've already done it, like the guys who did Rec or the guys who did fucking Dead Set. I mean, because they can set up tension, they can set up atmosphere, and they know how to flesh out characters. And that's all you really do. They just add in the rest of the ingredients, zombies and the crazy situations, and boom. I think they can make a good film.
All right, well we got that.
But that's it. So, we got what? What were you gonna say?
Oh no, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was like, yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying, hey,
is that it?
Here come man, Goatsy's ready.
Oh,
He's
no.
like, hey,
before Goatsy, before you come out, I have to say one thing though. I need to send out a special happy birthday shout out. One of our members, Jim Nazi. It was her birthday Tuesday. I know she is a huge fan of our show. She's a fan of all the shows, but have a fucking hope you had a great fucking birthday, Jim. Love that girl. She's awesome. And also, and hopefully our friend who is almost dead because of bullshitting. Hopefully,
hope he feels better. Yeah.
So happy birthday, Jim. Get better, unknown Spill member. And Roxy, are you ready to take us out?
Oh, wait a minute. That goat is like, damn. What are y'all gonna do now? Hold on.
Oh no, what's going on?
I'm trying to see something here.
God damn it, Corey! You trying to see something? What are you trying to see?
Oh man,
Goatee is ready. He's tapping his fucking hoof over here.
I feel so bad. I got a Puerto Rican friend of mine who wants me to. He wanted me to say. Now I'm trying to find an email. I did an interview for Game Tap, and this guy wanted me to say you are not as fat as your brother. I meant to say it like 3 weeks ago. I never said it.
3 weeks ago, huh?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. And I never said it, so now I'm trying to say it. I can't even remember the guy's name. I'm so sorry, man. But But anyway, there you go.
Hey, all right.
All right, Goatsy. Go ahead. Hit it, Goatsy. All right,
do it for
people.
Jim. Woo!
People, we will be back next week, and until then, you don't have to hurt yourself doing the bullshit that we do.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Goatsy, play it.
Get to the chopper!